Oh, baby.
So, are y'all ready for a recap of sorts?
Sort of?
Sure,
I gotta
of
fight
sorts.
a dragon.
Maybe.
Dragon, walk the dragon.
Previously on
And that's
Genesis.
where we go.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
All right. Well, that was that.
All right,
I said
great.
previously. Getting things settled in the bastion. Mias stayed behind to tend to the wounded, and to expedite the army's readiness to clear out the Crimson Sands and bring the fight to the slave lands. Gwyn volunteered to help escort the rescued exiles back to the Wildwoods, as you all made your way south to the Isle of the Monarch. After a bit of trouble making your way into the palace of the previous king, you all met with King Alnwick, the Elder Diviner. Having foreseen your arrival, he welcomed you openly. But his champion had one request, a trial of proving, to ensure what Alnwick had seen was not just a false divination. You elected Sanus to duel their champion, and he was narrowly defeated. But it was clear enough that what the king had foreseen was far from inaccurate. He explained the situation with Nephrex, the red dragon loyal to Soren, and how if he wanted their aid for the war effort, they would need to be brought down and slain. With their blessing and a new motivation, you all began to make your way out of the city of Blackstone Peak. And this is where we will resume.
Alright, so... Sanus almost died.
I was fine. I got better.
Weirdly, yes.
Are you actually fine right now? Or are you still
65 HP. Remember, hybrid form heals.
True.
Yeah, so you're fine enough.
Yep.
He's
I'm at
half.
half health. Exactly half.
Perfect.
Any less, and everyone else would be having a problem.
So, are we, like, outside? Are we on, like, the city outskirts of Blackstone Peak?
You're making
Not
your
yet.
way out. If you want to do some last-minute shopping, you certainly can.
All right. Does anyone have rope?
Actually, yes.
I think I should.
All right. That's good enough.
Vin looks into her bag of holding and starts pulling out rope and gets about 10 feet. Is like, yeah, I think I'm good. Shoves it back.
I have a crowbar, apparently.
I also have a crowbar.
I think I do have 10 feet of rope as well.
Alright, so what are we doing the Half-Life campaign?
That's
Never?
a great question. I'll start breaking boxes.
Please don't break boxes.
All right, where the head crabs at?
There you go.
I need to
killed
roll
them already.
something now.
Oh, God.
He's rolling for head crabs. No.
Tao,
Yep.
is there anything around here that would qualify as a magic shop?
Let me double check.
Okay.
We are still in, like, the fucking torched city, right?
It's a little crispy.
Make
I'd
an
imagine
investigation check.
you could do
I
that.
will help you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Everyone, I will help!
I'm not
And my axe.
and my axe.
Oh, Jesus.
Do I roll at advantage?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, guys. You're swell. 21 both ways.
Big advantage.
Woo!
You find, like, asking around, it's after the king was like, yeah, you're cool. The town guard are a lot less suspicious because word has gotten around a little bit.
Perfect.
Asking around, they tell you that most of the high-end mages were taken out at this point in time, unfortunately. But there is some upstarts, so to speak.
Okay.
And they point you towards a half broken down shop, like just a building that's just half destroyed, and you just see like a couple of movable rods in places holding the roof up.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
It's very ramshackled, but it's very functional as well.
Vin is kind of surprised to see immovable rods all the way out here. Haven't seen one of those since the Aether Garden. So it's a pretty mangled building, you'd say.
Yes.
Yeah. She'll hop on in, just be like, hello.
You open the door. Please roll a d20.
Okay.
It's just a d20. It's fine. Okay.
6?
Fear in his fucking voice. Holy shit.
You open
Listen.
the door and you hear like one of the chimes that typically are above shop doors rings a little bit, and it's like a set of 3 chimes, and one of them just ting 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 ting. Oh, don't worry about that. That happens like every day.
Then gently cast mending?
Thanks. I can just fix it later. You see a half-elven individual, very androgynous, with these thick frame glasses, just sitting behind a counter, kind of leaning over, looking towards you. Long dark hair.
Gotcha. Hi, I figured I would just come and see if you have any sort of scroll collection. Despite...
wouldn't go as far as to say it's a collection, but I got some.
I'm looking for 2.
Okay.
I'm curious if you have any that may have both the sending and the alarm spells.
Let me take a look. They just start looking through different piles in their shop. They pull out like 5 different scroll cases from several of the different piles and just sit them down. Let me take a look through.
She just lets... Things already are kind of like, everything in here seems tentatively put together. Vin, for once, is going to just kind of cross her arms and hug herself and just be kind of like, I ain't gonna touch shit.
I have alarm. I can do alarm. I do not have sending.
50% is better than none at all. I'll take it if you got a price.
How do I want to... I haven't really sold much. There's not really much of a market for it. After most people... I mean, you've seen the city. I can part with it for... One second, let me just double check a thing. Okay.
Cut to Amble and Sanus. How much money did she actually have? Didn't she have, like, none?
Oh, I thought she was broke as like we are.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is she going shopping?
I can part with it for about 75 gold.
Cool. She kind of looks around the shop one more time, and she kind of... You know what? And she will gently put down 100 gold on the countertop and gently slide it over. It's just like multiple stacks of 20 coins stacked up.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, here, maybe just a little bit to help out.
That's too kind. They hand over the scroll. Come back anytime.
Pleasure doing business. And she goes to head out and actually turns around and goes, what's your name?
80.
80? Veneria. I might be back sometime.
All right.
Take care.
Good luck, I guess.
Yeah, with what we're doing, I'm gonna need it. And she nods and heads on out. And I'm guessing the boys are outside.
Oh,
Hey, Vin, I thought you were broke.
Broker than I'd like to be. Had about 400 gold on me.
Oh, that's a lot more than I was expecting, jeez.
I'm about to say. Jeez,
Yeah.
okay.
kind of lucked out with it. I invested in something because, honestly, Amble, you taking watch every night has been wonderful, but I feel like we need to up it a little bit more. This is a scroll of alarm. I'm going to inscribe it in my spellbook so we can use it every night.
No, I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
That's mighty convenient. I like it.
That's not going to drain you every night, is it?
Not a chance. It's pretty basic magic.
Oh.
It's in
I'm
fact
just-
Anything
a
helps.
ritual.
I'm
Ooh.
just tired of feeling like we're constantly being watched. So, I'm going to try to start putting things in place to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
Makes sense.
Well, an alarm is a start, I guess.
Anything else you guys need to do, or are we ready to get this show on the road?
I'm broke, so
Not much here. I'm pretty fucking broke myself, and as much as I'd like to delay going and fighting another fucking dragon, why is this a theme for us? I think we kind of got to get to it.
Don't remind us, him, please.
I mean, to be fair,
you, because
I mean, to be fair, just think of how many people you've killed compared to how many dragons you killed.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Now let's put the amount of people versus the amount of dragons. Like, which one outweighs one another?
the dragons probably still win.
Yeah, the dragons probably still win. God damn, we're gonna have to go fight another dragon.
We
Just the one dragon probably still wins.
Oh, man. Alright. Then looks to the sky. We got time to get out of here and start making our way. Let's roll.
To the west.
All right. You have 6 days of travel, so you have a little bit of downtime whenever you take breaks. Go ahead.
Could I just start immediately inscribing the alarm spell whenever I get a chance?
I believe it takes 2 hours per spell level and 50 gold, but for you it's 25 because abjuration. So yeah, you could do that after the first day.
Perfect. Awesome.
You just do that as you're just chilling during your long rest.
Okay, that sounds perfect to me. I'll add the spell.
Mhm.
That's a level 1 spell, isn't it?
Level 1 abjuration ritual.
Did I ever roll a con save
For
Saint's Resolve?
did you use that in the fight against?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I wanna say
You
you
didn't.
did.
Go ahead, roll a con save.
Oopsies. Alright, let's see. Con. There we go.
You're good.
Huzzah. Okay. I just wasn't
Cool.
sure whether or not I was going to end up exhausted.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did roll wisdom saves. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was for not murder friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get that done on the first day of travel. Is there anything y'all want to be doing? I'm assuming you're taking watches and the like on the way.
Oh,
Yep,
absolutely.
Sanus is making a potion as well.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, at the start of every night, whenever somebody if you guys still want to take watches, but she'll just make sure to have this cast. I'll post it for your guys' sake.
To note, a 21 is successful. By the time you arrive, the potion will be ready.
Okay.
And yeah, you can set up alarm every night for free.
This is a little bit weird because every time I do, my ward activates.
You don't. It doesn't have to.
I guess that's true. I sleep with my ward.
I mean, you could.
Heck it, why not? I mean, honestly, just in case anything does happen, that extra little boost goes a long way.
Yeah, I was about to say it goes down after a long rest, right? So might as well just get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the sake of, I'll just have y'all roll each a perception check for watches, just to see if there's any shenanigans happening during the night.
I will definitely be rolling 1 because I'm pretty much always watching alarm or not.
Okay.
Everyone gets 1.
Whoops. That was
18.
accidentally an advantage, but 18.
Yeah, with those rolls, you're able to ward off any of the less threatening predators during the night. Couple wolves every now and then, but you literally just look at them hard enough and they're like, okay, no, yeah, we out.
They look at us and then they look at Orn and they're like, oh.
And then the vine boom plays. But yeah, after 6 days, you make your way. And to note the terrain and how it visually is on your travel, when you first left Blackstone Peak, you saw the mountain range to the south. The darker clouds looming above it near constantly. Occasionally you can see flickerings of storms, bolts of lightning. And the closer you get, the more dry and arid the terrain around you becomes. By the time you reach the base of the mountains, there's no more grass. Any plant life that there is withered and dead and in the process of decaying. There's a lot of death, to put it simply.
I think we're at the right place.
Hey, iconic vacation destination, huh?
Yeah, lots of greenery.
Immense.
So, to describe how this is going to function, it's going to be kind of like an extended skill challenge. Where
Gotcha.
you can all use investigation and survival to find your route into their lair, essentially. I will say, I know what you're going to ask. Natural Explorer does not apply here, specifically in terms of speeding anything up. Natural Explorer is what's letting you do this in the first place without a guide.
Okay.
Specifically because this is a different beast entirely. And you'll see why in a little bit. So in short, every day, everyone can roll survival or investigation, working towards a conjoined DC. To note,
Interesting.
investigation is more difficult and does only provide half as much progress. Survival is the more valuable stat to navigate this terrain, but you can use investigation.
Do we have to choose as a group which one we are doing?
You can choose as individuals which one you as a character are doing to contribute to the party.
You see, it's how nerfing my reliable talent, SMH.
It's almost like to navigate a terrain you use survival. And you
I
should be
know.
lucky that I'm letting you use investigation at all.
I know. let me be funny, damn it.
No, suffer.
27.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the same boat right now because my survival's a +1.
Alright. So,
17.
27, 17.
Natural 20
Nice.
survival.
Ooh. Oh.
8.
It's hot. He's a cold
What the
dragon
shit?
boy.
Alright.
I have not been doing too hot these past couple days.
No, your skill checks have not been hot.
So, as a team, for day 1, you have gotten a 54 total. And for day 1, I would like somebody to roll me a d20.
I'll do it. I'm a good luck charm. Nothing can go
No.
wrong with this at all.
Oh god.
Okay, it's pretty average.
14.
14.
Above average.
And I would like you to also roll a percentile.
You just had to say something, didn't you?
Interesting.
Okay.
19.
Alright.
It's good.
No, it's not.
Question mark. Fuck!
19 wyverns, let's go!
No. As you are all making your approach, you notice... Ilman, you're the first to notice in this case. The clouds above are beginning to grow a bit darker as you can tell that there is a rapidly approaching rainstorm.
Shit.
Y'all, looks like we got some less than pleasant weather gathering. Fuck.
It's approaching incredibly fast.
It's not normal, okay? This is something fucking weird, magical maybe. Let's get to cover, out of sight, preferably.
So
Oh god.
let's look for cover.
All right.
Let's do that.
I'll say with your 25, natural 20 of survival, that you do see about 300 feet away what looks to be a small overhang that you could probably fit everyone under.
Let's fucking go, right there. Go, 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 go.
Amp.
Points, run.
What's everyone's speed?
30.
30.
Max speed in a round.
60.
I was about to say
max
technically
speed.
60 then.
Oh, well,
With
yeah, 'cause
dash?
we could all-
Including
Plus
dashes.
60.
Okay.
60.
90 or 180.
Okay.
Show
Oh
off.
god.
So
Orange
you are
would
all
be
fast enough.
Fast.
Thankfully.
Okay.
But for sake of, because this is very rough terrain, I'm going to need you all to roll acrobatics checks to make your way through the rubble and debris to get there on time without much issue. 19,
God.
24, 20, and...
No.
Come on, KJ, come on.
Come on, Vin. 5.
Yeah!
Damn.
We all knew it was gonna come.
So
we all
you're-
knew it was happening.
Please, Orin's flying. They don't need to roll. You all, as you're all running, after around 10 or so seconds, Vin, a rock catches your foot and you just face plant into the rubble.
Oh god.
It doesn't feel good, and you're heavily delayed. And at this point, you can see spatterings of rain from above, and as it impacts, you just see steam beginning to curl off of the water.
Oh
Imp!
god.
Throw me Aeon Storm!
You
Why,
can't,
Why?
you can't
Give
use
me
it.
the dagger!
You can't use it.
I don't
You need to attune.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Alright, why the fuck? Okay, sure. I'm gonna, like, throw it in a way so that way it, like, lands next to her without, like, stabbing into her.
I
For
cast
sake of,
Mage...
just roll a d20.
Oh
Near
god.
her. I guess KJ, you roll it.
Me?
No,
No,
you
you're
roll
the
it
one
in.
throwing.
You're
You're
throwing.
the one throwing.
Okay, just a d20?
Just a d20.
Oh.
It lands around 10 feet away from you, Veneria.
Fuck it! I cast Mage Hand, I make the Mage Hand grab it, and I lift that thing in as high into the sky as I possibly can.
She doesn't want to be a lightning rod.
Okay, Aeon Storm is in the air. The
I-
water is still beginning to descend.
That's fine, I'm gonna get the fuck up and keep that shit hovering over top of me until I get to an alcove.
Roll initiative.
She's holding the golf club up out in the golf course when there's a storm coming. Like, she's going to... Oh my god.
Just
To
roll,
fry.
just roll a dex check to see if you can get there before the rain starts to pour heavy.
Sweet fucking god, please. 11.
It's above average.
You get there a little bit after the rain starts. And you understand why it's something to be worried about.
It's not the lightning I need to
It's
be
not the
worried
lightning.
about. No.
It's the rain.
As the superheated rain begins to pour heavily.
Crispy.
You're only in it for 2 rounds, so you only take 2 points of fire damage.
That's not horrible, but like...
Yeah, you feel some singes as you get underneath, as it begins to pour heavy. And you just see, like, steam beginning to curl up and start to somewhat fill into this overhang that you all have for yourselves. You're kind of leaning up against the wall, like, staying on your toes just to try to keep the boiling water from touching your feet.
Yeah, Vin gets it. She's Preston fucking brings the knife back down. It was like, it wasn't lightning! It wasn't lightning!
I can see that. What the fuck?
Well, Vin, on the plus side, you weren't struck by lightning.
God. Fuck. I didn't need a shower. Oh, God. That was close.
Yeah.
Oh, here I thought it was going to be an elemental, but I guess I don't have to check for that now.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was gonna be one too.
As you all sit under the overhang, you see several other similar alcoves, some significantly more spacious, but much farther away. Kind of like picture it like you're in a valley almost, and there's just different pockets that you can hide in on the right and left side that you can duck between, essentially.
Yeah, trying to look through, but lots of steaming heavy rain.
Yeah.
I've got to assume this is just one of the fucking most uncomfortable things we've experienced between all of us.
Oh yeah, it's not great. Like after about 30 seconds or so, visibility just begins to drop as there's just steam pouring in from everywhere.
Is the alcove safe enough to stay in?
Just roll a straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay.
19? You could probably be fine for like 30 to 40 minutes, but it'll probably start getting a bit more difficult with air just being displaced by steam eventually.
How far are those other alcoves?
You see one around 400 feet away. Well, before the steam started to take over, you saw one about 400 feet away.
Vin, do you have anything that could protect us from, well, rain?
I could try using that globe of invulnerability, but I don't know if the spell follows me.
Don't remember. Also, I don't know if it protects against rain.
I believe it protects against spell effects.
Yeah, that's what I thought, against magic, basically.
Yeah, mostly just magic protection.
I just double checked. It is immobile.
Okay.
There's that.
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, I can get under one alcove with this. He's gonna kind of like just hold up his sash, but yeah, I got nothing to help. I mean, I think I could take one of y'all with me, and that's about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, can't you take someone? Or does it gotta be, well, no offense, your size?
Okay, first of all, fuck you, but second of all, yes.
I mean, technically, I'm sorry.
He is medium-sized.
Okay.
I mean, all I can think of is like
close enough to medium anyway.
all I can think of is y'all jumping into the fucking bag of holding, and then I teleport with that.
Oh god,
Can we do that?
Unfortunately, that would overstuff the bag. 500-pound limit.
Yeah, also you got, what, 10 minutes of air in there?
10 minutes of air, and also Orin is definitely not fitting.
Yeah.
Orin's not fitting, no matter what. But Orin could resist heat.
They do have fire resistance. I will say, though, and you would kind of understand this, it's a 1 point of damage at the start of your turn. Even with resistance, you're still taking the 1 point.
Yeah, it's DOT damage instead of resisting, like, focus damage, yeah. I mean, as long as you guys can get over there, I can get there fine.
Vin, can we say that I probably asked Vin for haste on my ring?
Sure.
Okay.
If Vin has that, they would have prepared that for one of the days of travel, that'd be fine.
Sure. There's no reason I wouldn't be able to in that time.
I have another idea, as well. How about like we bundle up like real close with the cloaks and stuff. Have Amble blast the living shit out of us with that ice breath of his. You know, with the cloaks and stuff wrapped up, might prevent us from getting frostbite or something. But like, you know, kind of cool us down so that when we're running out there, you know, we don't get burned immediately. Might buy us enough time.
I don't think that's gonna... No, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
I'm just giving out ideas.
It's not a bad idea. You said you can take one person with with you on the cloak, right?
Yeah.
You can take another person via the bag of holding.
That would be 2 of y'all. Yeah.
I can get there myself. It's not going to be pleasant, but I can do it.
I mean, if I got haste on Orin, she could probably fly. I mean, she'll... Sorry, Orin, but you'll probably have to take a little bit, but...
I have an idea. I have an idea of how 2 of us would fit into the bag of holding.
It's not. That's not the problem. The problem is Orin is big.
Well,
Orin is going to have to make it regardless.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, I don't know if that's going to work because I think she's still going to be the same weight.
Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
Are you going to... Do you have a way to make Orin smaller?
I can
large
cast...
reduce!
And I have polymorph.
Oh god, you do!
You do have polymorph.
Oh shit!
Orin?
Orin, it's only going to be for a couple minutes, I swear.
At least turn it into something dignified. Like, not a mouse, please.
Hey, didn't you have a mouse before?
Shut up, I'm still trying to process it.
Hey, Orin? Don't freak out, okay?
Head just cocks to the side.
I
I'm
cast
holding on to her.
polymorph on Orin and I turn her into a salamander.
Yes, excellent.
Do you tell her to resist or not resist?
Don't resist.
Kip.
I'm holding on to her too. Yeah, I'm saying just let this happen.
Okay. She will choose to fail. And she just shrinks down into this tiny little salamander.
It's an albino salamander.
Baby's
that's so cute.
babier!
So cute.
they just kind of just like look up.
What?
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. That is exactly what happens.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Oh, you're infinitely cuter than Bessel.
well, that works. You got an hour.
Well, I don't think we'll need that long, but that's good. How
That's
comes
one
the fun
issue.
question of who's diving into the bag?
I have a morbid curiosity.
Yes.
I will also specify, if you do that, please, for the love of God, take off your bag of holding before you go in.
I was gonna say, please don't.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
don't-
give it to
don't-
me
don't
at
stack.
least.
That's me giving the homie stock.
Appreciated.
Appreciated.
Yeah, I'll take off my bag of holding and hand it to whichever one of you takes it.
I will hold on to it since Illman's already got one.
Oh, this is gonna be so weird. I've actually never poked my head inside one of these things.
You see the visibility inside this little alcove is greatly beginning to diminish as the steam is encroaching.
All right, we gotta
come on.
go. Don't break any of my bottles of shit in there. There's
No
venom.
promises.
There's wyvern venom. You don't want to break it.
Okay, I won't break that. Open the bag.
Open the bag.
And
Swan dive.
Vin goes in and disappears.
All right. Then you are met with infinite darkness.
Light cantrip.
No, there is no light here.
Oh God. Vin.
No temperature, no sound. You try to speak, nothing.
Oh god, that's sickening. Fuck.
Yeah,
Absolute nothingness. And you look back almost as if for a way out. There is nothing. Let you stew on that. What is everyone else doing?
All right.
Right, shake a
Alright.
leg. You guys go. I'm running. Bye.
Okay. Alright. All right, Imp, let's go.
I'm picking up the tiny Orin and like tucking her into like one of my little pouches and being like, "All right, you get cozy in there." All right, you ready, big boy? I'm just grabbing
God.
Amble.
Yeah, let's go.
Grabbing Amble's hands with my left arm, grabbing the sash with the other, and I'm just warping.
All right. For sake of, just roll a straight intelligence check.
Just straight into okay. Oh no, oopsies, wrong thing.
That was a 10 plus whatever your modifier is.
It says an 11.
Okay, that's fine. It was not a super high DC. It was just to see how accurate you are going to be with the dimension door, since you only had a brief glance at where this alcove was before.
Mm-hmm.
You apparate just outside of the alcove.
Ow, 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 go!
You both take 1 point of fire damage as you both run inside, and you are fine.
I'll take that.
Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Ooh.
Sanus.
Yep.
This is 400 feet.
I make
is-
180 in the first.
This is low
90
visibility.
each.
I'm going to need you to also roll intelligence to see if you can navigate directly without, like, veering off to the left or right.
Okay.
And I'll need you to roll acrobatics to maintain your footwork. Not that that's hard for
Okay.
you.
So intelligence check or save?
Check.
12.
Okay.
And acrobatics 28.
Oh, 28, yeah. Even the DC was higher because everything is slick now because of the boiling rain. But with 28, you're having no issues. So in one round you clear 180.
Yep.
And how much do you clear in the second?
90 after each. Each after that.
So 270, 360.
270, 360,
destination.
4 something.
450.
All right.
Thank you.
You're running for about 36 seconds. For about 30 seconds, and you feel like you should have been there, and you realize you, at one point, when you were avoiding slipping up, you started veering off a little bit towards to the left, so you just immediately do a hard turn to the right, and just sprint, and immediately find yourself inside of the alcove. You take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. Sanus comes in slightly steaming. Oh, yeah, that.
Pat him off. You all right there, buddy? Jesus.
Yeah, that could have been worse. It's a
Alright,
little-
Vin, I should get that out. I just reach into the bag and I like pull up Vin's head.
You, this blackness around you dissipates, fortunately pretty quickly, as, your head is now poked out of the bag as you begin to crawl your way out.
Cozy in there?
Oh!
I'll take that as a no.
I think I just experienced sensation of dying without actually dying.
That's called sleep.
Okay, touche. I get out of the bag.
Taking a closer look at this...
Worked?
Yeah, it worked.
Fuck.
Taking a closer look at this overhang, it is significantly more spacious. There's a bit more of a tunnel system almost. Not big enough for anyone to walk through, but enough for there to be like some sort of natural flowing wind. You see there's a little bit of like a hot air jet coming through that actually is blowing most of the steam out and keeping you a supply of fresh air. And it's sloped in just the right way where you're not sliding, but the water isn't going to be piling up. So it's a safe place to take cover for seemingly until the rainstorm passes.
Alright, well, we lucked out.
Yeah.
So we waited out, definitely. Hell of a fucking place to set up shop, but I mean, I guess if you have a big fucking dragon that's, takes lava baths, I don't know what red dragons do, but I'm assuming as much. I suppose this is plush.
Yeah, this is nothing but a gentle shower, basically.
On saying this, I'd like you, Sanus, to make history.
I was about to say, normal or advantage?
Just normal for this. This isn't Grim Psychometry. This is
Seventy.
just 17. This is just for general knowledge on red dragons. You would note, you haven't done a ton of research into dragons, but you do know that the more powerful dragons, when they set up shop, begin to warp the landscape around them by their sheer presence. Unwillfully.
Yeah, this isn't... It wasn't like this.
Yeah, I don't think the land was like this. It changed somehow.
Yeah, you specifically, as a ranger, would note that this is not naturally... this is incredibly out of place. This is basically cut and pasted. The best way I can put it. It's superimposed over what should be here.
Here's a weird thing, and I guess I'll do it. Can I cast Detect Magic and see if the rain is inherently magical?
Sure. You cast the spell, and besides the items that you're all carrying, there's nothing magical around you.
What a bizarre phenomenon.
Well, it's the dragon, still. The dragon influences everything around it. If it's powerful, it will influence more.
Do you think this is why the Frostborn is what it is, because of Sinrid's influence?
No. I mean, Frostborn was like that before, and to be able to influence the entire continent, I doubt that.
I'm sure his little lair is kind of fucked up, but I'm with Stanus there. I don't think the entire land is messed up because of him.
Yeah. You'd have to be at the level of a god, and, well, those don't stick around here.
Though it makes you wonder, doesn't it? About all the lands across Xenum. If they're this way, I wonder what they were like back when stuff like the Chromatic Dawn existed, when dragons were more abundant.
Well, we can ask someone about that very soon.
Good idea.
I would like one more person to roll a d20.
Not me.
I'll do it.
All right.
19.
Hey.
19. All right. And I'd like you to roll a percentile.
You got it. 60.
Okay. Your conversation is interrupted by the distant sounds of, first, by the low rumble of a tremor. Nothing too concerning. Just a slight vibration in the grounds, and you just hear, well off in the distance, what sounds to be a rock slide of sorts. You just hear loud, crumbling stonework. Just probably around 500 or so feet away. That quickly subsides.
Can I quickly do a Primeval Awareness?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the next minute and do that. See if there's any elementals. Most likely there's no humanoids, but don't know, I guess.
This is audible by all of us, yeah?
Oh, how does Amble go about it? Does he just, does he announce that he's doing it, or does it just immediately start?
I think I just started. I probably, stick in the back and just kind of take my minute to focus.
You see Amble just focusing, but he doesn't say anything, really.
I think Imp was asking if the rumbling was audible to all of us.
Oh, yeah. Everyone noted that.
And Stannis is going to look as well. Or try to.
And experiencing aftershocks and whatnot, you feel it before you hear it.
Yeah. You aren't able to see anything after about 10 feet. The steam is too much to see through. And Amble, what is the range on Primeval Awareness?
Oh God.
It's
pretty
like
far.
5 miles or something ridiculous.
5 feet or 5
No,
feet?
5 miles.
All right. Within 5 miles, you detect countless elementals. Hundreds. You're not sure of any specifics, but you can at least rest assured that there are none in your general vicinity. But they are dotted across the mountain quite frequently.
Fuck. Well, I don't know if that was him or not, but there's a lot of fucking elemental going around.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that sounds right.
For you, Amble, just roll wisdom for me.
Straight wisdom.
'Cause-
Let's go.
Elementals are your favorite enemy.
16.
Okay. You would note that it would likely be most commonly fire elementals, as well as smaller, lesser elementals known as methods.
Okay. I guess I would kind of relay that, saying what my instinct would be to what these would be.
Makes sense for fire. Not very good, but makes sense.
I would imagine he's controlling them, but he's probably definitely luring them.
Even if he's not controlling them, just the change in this environment probably is more than enough to have them come in.
Right.
Anyone speak elemental?
I don't speak
Isn't
rocks.
It's primordial
Isn't it-
if you have that as a language.
Which I do.
You can understand elemental.
Favorite enemy.
You can't really speak it because you don't have rocks in your throat, or fire, or water, or you have air, but
I mean, we could help with that.
yeah. You can
Excuse
understand
me?
elementals if they're actively trying to communicate.
Yeah, it would be like broken. I can learn it like very slowly, but like I can't speak it back to them.
Yeah. We'll see if it's necessary.
I guess. Would I roll a perception check to see if I hear any elementals talking?
You would have noted with the primeval awareness that there weren't any close by. Like the closest elemental was maybe 1,500 feet.
Okay.
But yeah, after around 4 or so hours, the rains begin to die down. You just see... It's kind of hard to tell at first because all the steam's still blocking the way and the steam, like, condensing and beginning to drip further until you just see these little wisps of steam across the ground on the rocks around. But yeah, the path ahead is, for now, clear. And at this point, you will have been traveling for most of the day. You see the sun beginning to set. It is beginning to get dark. Did you want to continue moving forward? Or did you want to bed down?
Then, once it dies down, Vin will kind of go out and she'll, like, very timidly hold her hand out, wiggle it. Rain's gone.
Yeah, so's the sun.
Yeah, y'all want to just bunker down here?
I mean, did those Amble, like those noises? Were you able to pass anything out of it, or?
Well, the closest elemental of whatever type was almost a mile away, so
Does it sound like they're getting closer?
I guess I'll just pop another minute for Primeval Awareness. Give me a minute.
Sadness is gonna look now that visibility is cleared somewhat.
Roll perception check.
Solid 8.
What wind there is making the steam look really cool on the ground, and that's kind of distracting.
Man,
Amble?
real cool steam. I like it.
Amble, the elementals have moved, but they're not really... it doesn't seem like there's any intent that they're closing in on you. They're just around. That one that was 1,500 feet away is now 1,400 feet away, but they've also moved 500 feet this other direction, so there doesn't seem to be anyone converging on you right now.
Yeah, they're moving around, but they're not moving any closer to us. It might honestly be best if we just kind of chill it here for night.
Alright, well, let's, not make our presence super obvious, that way they don't get curious and come poking their heads in here. I don't want to exactly wake up getting bludgeoned to death.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. As you all begin to bed down, I'd like one more person to roll a d20.
I guess if we're rolling down, I guess I'll do it. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Great.
Mm.
That's a
Okay.
solid 1 there.
Roll a d100.
Can I give him luck?
No.
Wow.
Okay,
95.
that's good. That's
though,
good.
The equalizer.
The equalizer. As you are all beginning to bed down for the night, the winds do begin to pick up. Amble, you would note that you saw several of these storms on your approach. Ash storms, it seemed like. Thankfully, the recent rains seem to have caused most of the ash to be damp, too damp to get picked up into the air, and it is not too severe. That being said, as it begins to pick up, it's clear that you're not going to be able to safely rest inside of this alcove. Well, this alcove in specific, unless you put up some sort of barrier, as bits of ash are making it a little bit difficult to breathe.
Sanus, don't we technically have some hide we can use?
I don't have it, but the what's it called?
Did anyone
Where's-
bring a tent?
Hold on, let me look.
I
and
think it's
see.
still in my pack.
Player inventory. There we go. Okay, let's see.
No, I only have pet mouse dead sad face emoji in my inventory.
Man,
I mean, would
good.
it be in my explorer's pack?
I don't know if an explorer's pack has a tent. Let me look it up.
Time to Google it.
don't remember.
I'd be surprised if it didn't.
Backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torch, rations, water skin, hemp rope.
Nope.
So no.
No tent. Wow.
No tent. So no tent?
That said, we have 3 pit fiend wings, which I would imagine is resistant to fire and the like.
Also really big.
True.
And they are very large.
Could just fucking use it as an overhang.
Like a meat curtain.
If you would
basically.
like, you could attempt to fashion the wings into a temporary makeshift tent.
This is gonna be weird.
Why?
Let's make a meat tent.
Let's go for it.
Alright, I would like 2 people or 1 person with advantage to roll survival.
Nope.
Looks at Amble.
Hey,
Sanus.
buddy.
What? I will roll it as well.
Alright,
Yeah,
both of
I'd
you
say
roll
we'll just-
survival.
Hey, there we go.
22.
22.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not
Okay.
bad. I'm not going to complain.
Roll a d4.
Which one? You know what, Sanus? That's you.
Okay.
2? Okay. It takes you about 30 minutes to set up this tent effectively. But you do get it done. But in that time, I need everyone to roll 2 Constitution saving throws.
Yep.
As you are stuck breathing in the ash.
And I suppose him pulling up his mask would help with that anyhow.
It certainly would.
Well, then, yeah, the second Ash starts getting in there, he's pulling the bandana. I'm just being
I
like,
was
yeah,
gonna
no, this
say,
sucks.
I'll be pulling up my hood, but whatever.
Vin ain't really got much for that.
Oren got a
Sanus-
12 and a 17.
I mean, Sanus would just start
Oh,
tearing...
they do have advantage.
Yep.
Because they
He
can
does.
see you. Oh, spicy.
Nice.
She's got the powerful lungs.
And then I got a 13 and 18.
Sanus would just tear off
Oof.
chunks of his cloak, honestly, to use as a mask.
Okay.
Shad, aren't you rolling at advantage?
It's not an advantage, it's a reduction of the DC. DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
17.
Damn.
Natural 20.
Okay. After seeing Ilman start using cloth to help filter the ash, You all begin to do the same, and over the course of the 30 minutes, fortunately are mostly able to shrug off the effects. Ilman, you do suffer 1 point of exhaustion, as it was
shit.
getting hard to breathe.
I've been having the thing for a while. It's worn thin a little bit. I need an upgrade.
Fair enough.
To note
At
how
least
that
it
works,
should be gone in the morning.
to note how this works, and this is the lightest severity of Ash Storm. Every 15 minutes, you need to make a con save against a point of exhaustion if you are exposed to the storm.
Oh God.
Brutal.
True, but also, that is if you roll a 1 or a 4 on the d20.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was both ends of the spectrum, rolling low and high was bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you roll low on the d20, it's a more dangerous hazard, and if you roll high, if you roll low on the d20, it's a more dangerous hazard, and if you roll low on the d100, it is more severe. That's what.
fucking test.
So just don't
Now
roll
you know.
two
So
ones,
it's a-
or else it's
it's
like
a-
magma.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's a tropical.
lava storm.
It's a tropical ash storm.
Yeah. Fortunately, after you all set up the tent, it is secure enough for you all to take a long rest comfortably. Comfortably enough in these conditions.
This is not the weirdest place I've ever slept, and that's
Oh, yeah.
terrifying.
That point of exhaustion will go away.
Okay, good.
I got water for you.
It only really would be a problem if someone failed both times, which is where I rolled a d4, because the d4 was basically, if you rolled 1, it was 15 minutes, if you rolled a 2, 30, 3, 40,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
4, an hour, so you rolled well. Morning comes, and you all begin to make your way forward once more. The weather seems to be clear for now. I'd like everyone to roll investigation or survival.
Fucking we get up in the morning and it's just like, yep, it smells like pit.
Fiend.
I fold up my meat tent.
Meat 10.
You shake out
you
the
put-
ash a little bit.
You put the fucking pit fiend wings back into your bag.
Temporary meat tent.
I am
Temporary
so
meat tent.
shocked that worked.
I mean, pit fiend wings are fucking large.
Yeah, no
yeah,
joke.
so
I mean, it is just leather at the end of the day. Just uncomfortable
hide.
leather.
Yeah.
Hellish leather.
And Vin, roll investigation or survival, your choice.
We're gonna risk it. We're gonna go for it. 13.
Not bad. Not bad. So you rolled a 49 for today. Not bad. And as you are all making your way forward, I'd like one person to roll a d12.
D12 or 20?
12.
Fuck. I guess I'll roll it since I haven't yet. Fuck.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And as this is happening, I'd like someone else to roll a d20.
I'll go. 13.
13.
Okay.
Lucky
not a
number,
one.
I guess.
And
I
roll a
guess-
percentile.
Alright.
Just don't roll a 1. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Oh, that's a 6.
That's not great.
Fortunately enough, that's the same category of severity. The only way it can get worse is if you rolled a 0.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
Or rather a 1. You note that the clouds begin once more to darken above. You do not have much time before the rain comes, and as you all begin to rush to find a safe place to hide out, I'd like everyone to roll perception.
Is this sight-based or is it...
This is auditory.
Okay.
Okay. Of everyone, Ilman's the only one to really catch it.
Which is
Hey,
hilarious.
I got an 18. What the hell?
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
I'm about to say,
Amble and
hold on
Ilman,
now.
shortly after Sanus, I saw 8, not 18.
That was me.
Yeah. You both kind of perk up as you are nearing what looks to be this large fissure in the ground, as you hear slight growls from all around. As emerging from behind the rocks, you see these scaled quadruped figures that just begin to encircle around you. Let me take you to the map.
Fuck. Right before a storm, too. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. As you see these, you can put yourself wherever you want in that little overhang. As you reach this short cliff face, you just see this stream of lava slowly beginning to roll through around 15 feet down as these drakes begin to claw out from behind the stones. And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Guys, we have company.
Yeah, no shit.
With those perception checks of ours, are we able to see any cover?
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
Got it. And would I have any prep time or no?
You would have 1 round.
1 round is enough of prep time.
Whoa, natural 20.
Oh, wait, there's one behind us.
Yeah. Starting us off.
Also, Amble, damn.
Amble, it is your turn. What do you do?
What would probably be the first one we saw? The one behind us?
Yes. And then the other ones started making their presence known. This one kind of jumped up and caught your attention as the other ones crawled out.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna move 15 feet up, and I'm gonna start taking pop shots at them.
All right. Go ahead and make some attacks.
21. Ooh, and a natty.
Nice.
Ooh, strong opener.
Let's see. 21 definitely hits for 20 damage. Followed by, what is that? That's 8, 23, 27 for the follow-up. So you see, as it jumps up, the one bolt impacts into the side of its face, kind of piercing through what appears to be a fin of sorts, as it just kind of snarls as you catch it right in the upper part of its forelegs, and it just kind of staggers back and just growls at you angrily.
Nice. That'll be my turn.
All right. Sanus, it's your go.
Wonderful. Well, I go up towards it.
All right.
And the usual.
Go ahead.
Requiem.
Hits,
Requiem.
hits,
Predatory
and
strike.
that one does not hit.
So be it.
So let's see, how much damage is that? 25.
First one's for 33. Second one is going to be for 31.
Okay, describe how you kill it.
Oh, God.
Jesus. I guess just 2 cuts, one across the neck, the other one in the same vein, same cut, just deeper, and the head lops off.
As it
It's
just collapses
cold damage,
back.
so frozen now.
Oh yeah, you just see this thin layer of ice as the blood just instantly flash freezes out of one of the veins before quickly melting away in the hot environment.
I'd like to collect the blood. No. Unfortunately, I don't have any actions for that, so.
And that's your turn?
How much movement was that? 20?
I don't know where you started.
Yeah, that was 20, so I'll move back here.
Okay.
25. So that's my movement.
Ilman, it's
Go.
your turn.
Do these drakes have wings?
No, these do not have wings.
Alright, well, I'm just looking at the the one that's, I guess, across this like lava mode right here.
Sure.
Does he look like he's able to like make the jump, or do like? Is
They
he, like,
look visibly getting ready to jump.
Okay, he's sizing up. Okay.
He's a cat getting ready to do the big hop.
The big leap. I actually would like to hold my action then,
Okay.
and try to catch one of these 2 drakes. Whichever one goes for a jump, I want to try to catch them mid-jump over the lava moat with an attack,
Okay.
if it's possible.
You can certainly try.
Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of ready Aeon Storm, like I'm waiting for the clock to hit noon in the city, I'm gonna draw when it happens.
Alright. That's your whole turn?
Yes.
Alright. This one is going to run, and you see as they approach the edge, they're just going to do a big leap. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Could I say I was steady aiming this because I was readying for one of them?
Steady aim does have to be on your turn.
Gotcha. Okay, you know what? That's fair.
I believe it specifies until the end of your turn, the next attack you make.
Swing high.
No, you know what? Let's give it a go anyways.
30 hits.
I mean,
No
You're the
sneak,
snake.
but 18
Yeah.
damage.
Uh-huh.
For the sake of... roll a strength check to see just how much you put into this dagger.
Okay.
14.
It's not bad for me.
See?
I will make it
that's
roll.
really good for you.
I'll make it roll. Opposing strength. No athletics.
Okay.
It rolls an 11.
Wow.
So you watch as it leaps across, you whip Aeon Storm out, it carves right across one of its front legs, as it kind of like puts them into a little bit of a spin, and instead of landing on solid ground, they impact the wall and just dig their claws into it and have to spend the rest of their turn climbing up instead of mauling Veneria.
You know what? I'll take it. It's not a lava bath, but I'll take it.
They do have a climb speed.
Okay. That's something. I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Good turn. Basically skip that dude, as this dude is going to leap across, and that's a very squishy wizard that's flanked.
Well,
Fair.
you're still getting mauled, but it's only by one at least.
As it lands, it just immediately thrusts forward for a bite, and you are
Okay.
flanked.
Before it attempts its attack, I will use my reaction to cast Temporal Shunt.
Okay, go ahead and post the spell. What is that, wisdom?
Yep, Wisdom saving.
Wisdom.
Throw. DC
Okay.
19.
He has a flat 0 to this, so I'll just roll it publicly because it's funny.
I gotta
Bullshit.
give it to him.
He would do
Wow!
Wow.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even
Tao,
mad.
Tao, that was going to be
10%
anything
chance.
other than a 20 until you said I'm rolling it publicly, and then the fucking gods are just like,
I could roll 20 activate. He's like, he said the magic words.
So you watch as
what's coming.
you turn and cast this spell, and you see its jaws begin to close around, and for a moment. You see it begin to warp out of reality as it just fizzles as soon as it clamps down onto your arm with a 29 to hit.
Oh, God, yeah. Ward, do your stuff.
You take 17 piercing damage.
All
So you see
right,
these
thanks,
arcane
Ward.
sparks just begin to grind out from its mouth as you feel the pressure of the bite, but not the teeth piercing into your skin.
Yeah, but
it sucks.
It's coming.
As it is going to follow up with a claw attack for a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Having you by the arm, it basically pulls you down lower and goes for a claw with its other hand as you take 11 slashing.
My ward holds it by one, baby.
And as it brings you lower, it releases your arm and like whips its body around and slams its tail towards you with its final attack. With a 27.
Yeah.
wow.
Damn,
You're
this
getting the
dude rolled
kick shit
good.
out of it.
It helps that you're flanked.
Yep. Understandable.
You take 11 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I am down to 79. Please, God.
Strength.
I swear-
Veneria's best
You
best stat.
know it. 13?
Not bad
That's not
for
bad.
her.
That's not bad. Same rule as me.
Close, but not quite enough.
Damn it.
It is
All
a set
right.
DC. It's not contested for this attack. You see as it sweeps right towards your legs, the hard impact hurting you in the side of the knee as you just immediately eat shit and fall prone.
Ah, fuck!
That is its turn. It's now your turn.
Motherfucker! I cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Where?
Oh.
Where?
It reaches out to
Oh, no.
20 feet.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Where are you
gonna
going to
suck
cast?
them.
Oh no.
Yeah, there.
Toilet, just
It
toilet.
will hit. It will hit you. Unless it does it specify creatures of your choice?
Let's see what's in range.
20
No,
feet
No,
in
it's
range.
gravity
Hemisphere.
fireball, so it'll hit you if you include yourself in the radius.
They
Flush
are
one of
large
them.
creatures. You
Uh,
could.
Fuck. I'm
see.
thinking, yeah, I would be targeted in that.
20, 25, 25. Hold on. I will find it. Nope. Nope.
There is no doing
There
it.
is no way
Yeah.
where it has to. Yeah. You get one the other, or you get also targeted.
I've made too many regrets. I'm gonna play this safe. I want to
Please
target
do.
this. I want
This
to target
one?
this one and this one alone, but
Okay.
I want it to be focused like,
into the lava.
into the lava.
Okay, con save time. It rolls a 18. What's your DC?
Get the fuck out of here.
DC 17.
Is that included?
Oh, wait,
Your max
It
int.
wasn't your DC 19.
Oh no, it's wrong. It's incorrect. My DC is 19.
Yeah, you have
Hey.
+2 for Melee Violet.
I wonder why it says 17. That's on you, Gravity Sinkhole.
That's on you, Gravity Sinkhole. It fails by 1.
Yes!
So you watch as it's getting ready to just continue digging into you, while you're prone, as it just immediately claws into the ground and just starts like trying to force its way towards you as it gets dragged off of the fucking cliffside and lands into the lava.
How unfortunate.
Yo, we're having the Dino Nuggies tonight.
About 9. Yeah.
Jesus
wow.
Wow.
18d10 damage is the amount of damage you take when you fall into lava and are not immune.
It's not
Submerged in
immune.
lava.
It is resistant.
Still though.
Half of 111 is 65.
It's still up.
It still takes damage
Plus
from your-
22.
I already
Yeah,
accounted
Wow.
for that.
Jesus.
Boy, this
Wow.
boy's got a lot. But holy
Hefty.
shit, though, he's gonna. He's in
It's
lava.
just
though.
like kill the old man of like the group because holy shit, this one's so much beefier.
It's okay.
They
I
had the
did
same
what
amount of
I
HP.
It's okay. I did what I wanted to do. I get up and end my turn.
You are standing. I put my Vin in attack position and end my turn.
Like pot of greed.
This one is going to leap and immediately just attack you, Ilman.
Don't worry, I play pot of greed.
Good move.
Okay.
Great move.
I draw 2 cards from my deck.
17 to hit,
That is a miss.
followed by a 25. This is at disadvantage.
That will hit.
Okay, you take 11 slashing as it reaches out and tries to clamp down with a bite, but you manage to sidestep. And seeing your echo from the Cloak of Displacement, it slashes out, tears through, but following through, it hits you right in your side, and you take 11 slashing.
Forgot to change my dual resistance back to piercing and slashing. Weh.
Oh,
What did you change it to?
It was necrotic due to the
Right.
the wraith.
last fight.
Noted.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to this long rest, as it's going to follow up with a tail attack for an 18.
That'll miss.
So as it claws you in the side, you see it like go to spin to slam you, and not wanting to get knocked into the lava, you just do like a fucking backflip over the tail essentially, and just do a 3-point landing, dodging the shit out of this guy.
Bitchin'.
Orin's turn.
She is, I guess, going to step up a little bit and do a little stingy sting.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
This night on Dragonfight Arena.
She's a wyvern, not a dragon.
13.
I stab Ilman with his own knife.
You see, as the stinger whips forward, it actually manages to just juke out to the side enough to have the angle impact on the harder part of the scales as the stinger just deflects off rather than piercing through.
Fun.
They seem to be pretty adept fighters.
Noted.
This is a dead man. Start the round.
Round 2.
I just need to mark off a thing real quick.
Yeah, turn count until the fucking steaming rain.
Yep. Alright, go ahead, take your turn.
I guess I will step over another 15 feet and do another 2 bops. One to
which
each,
one?
boy.
One to each? Okay.
1 to each. Yep. Well, we're gonna start from right to left.
Go ahead.
26 and
Okay,
another
natural
90.
Alright.
20.
So 15 damage to the first,
Amble came to play.
and 14, 17, 23 from the other. Not bad.
God damn.
Not bad at all.
You know what? Fuck it. Since can we see the rain coming?
You can see about once every second or so a couple drops. Not concentrated enough to cause problems, but it's coming.
Yeah, I see that. And I go surge and do another one from left to right.
Go ahead.
17 and 29.
So having just shot this one, you knock another arrow and shoot forward, and it manages to jump to the side as the bolt impacts on the ground, sending a scattering of dirt into the lava pit below. 17 misses, just barely. 29 definitely hits, though, for another 12 damage.
As that one jumps, Oren's going to try for another stinger.
Go for it. 23 definitely hits. It has to make a con save. It rolls an 11.
Nope.
26
Ouch.
poison.
35 damage.
It is not resistant to poison. So you see, as it jumps to the side to dodge your bolt, Oren takes the opportunity and slams down while its footing is off as it just skewers it in the side, taking a hefty chunk of the damage. It looks angry, pissed, and almost dead.
Cool. We love that.
And that's your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Sandus, your go.
Wonderful. Angry, pissed, and almost dead. Is this steady footing?
I'd have to have you roll acrobatics, because that is kind of half on, half off.
Do I get anything for having a climb speed?
A safety net.
There.
23.
23,
I was gonna
that's
say,
fine.
There's 3 people around this boy, so
You just fucking power slide to the edge.
So, flanking, Requiem,
Yep.
hurt.
26. He's still up.
oh
He has 2 HP.
Fucking,
Let it rip.
jeez.
Beyblade.
Hold on. Is he gonna go before? Yeah, he would go before Veneria. Alright, fine. 22.
With one more slash down, you just carve one of the arms clean off as they tumble back and kind of collapse into the lava.
No, my body! My blood!
You're not going to have time to harvest anyway, don't worry.
Thanks, dude.
You
don't know
can't
if that's
stand there.
Yeah, I was about to say, that looks like not steady ground. That's fine. This is just gonna be the
Offhand.
predatory strike. Not advantage, so 20.
Still hits for 20 damage total. Having cleaved through that one, you turn around and in a massive slash, you manage to catch it across the face. It just kind of sneers at you. That's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Ilman's your go.
Okay, I gotta use this. I really like the mental image of this. That after Sanders like chops into it, I'm just really annoyed. Like whips out the fucking it's a little spherical vial of a splash
God.
potion of blight, and he's just gonna
Oh my
fucking
God.
beam this thing in the face.
Oh no.
Okay. You're using it. Roll 8d8.
It's 98 actually.
Oh god. He rolled a 15 on the save.
That's what he needed to get.
Well, go ahead and roll 98. So he takes 25
50.
necrotic.
I wasn't using this fucking thing anyways.
I mean, fair, dude.
I've had it for so long, and it's just never been a good opportunity.
50 damage out of 72 possible is still pretty sweet, even halved.
It's still my bonus action, yeah.
That was your bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then action stabbing this bitch.
Yeah.
I
Fast
get the
hands, that's what you
sneakies.
let you do that.
Give him the stabbies. Tyrant's Claw.
The poke.
You splashed a little fucking.
What?
acid in his
Definitely
eyes.
hits.
35
Overkills by 3.
Hey.
As it
Get
just
them
collapses back and starts sizzling a bit.
No, my blood.
Damn it! He was melting anyways from the potion, so don't worry, you're fine.
This
You'll
one
live.
is going to immediately climb up the wall and run.
There's your blood stain. Let's go chase after it. Go, go, go.
I'm chasing him.
Vin, it's your turn.
I cast Magic Missile at level 5.
Okay.
No, I don't. I let it run the fuck away.
Okay.
Damn.
That's what I fucking thought!
Ah, yes. You go show that wild animal.
You're yelling at the wildlife. This is why Vin is banned from all zoos.
What are you all doing? As if you just
Vial
let it
of
leave,
blood.
combat will end.
There is nothing more hilarious than watching Sanus trying to collect the blood.
Sanus, you would
Yes.
remember, it takes probably around at least a minute to effectively harvest the blood.
Hold on. He's gonna think for 6 seconds. But only 6 seconds.
All right,
I can't.
marking off another turn past.
He
If he's
grabs the
doing that,
head and
I'm taking a tooth and
shoves
I'm like,
it
we
in the
got
bag
no
of holding.
time.
You all surround the body instead
Say
of. You all surround the body instead of going forward.
Hey,
I said he takes the head and puts it in the
Oh,
bag.
you take the
Hold on.
head. Okay, yeah.
Takes
just
the head, puts it in the bag of holding.
sake of roll survival to see how clean of a cut you do.
It's already cut off.
Oh right.
Let's see.
Well, roll survival to see how clean of a cut it was.
Got it. 21.
Okay. You
Pretty
can add.
decent.
You can add. Okay, quality head of a red drake to your inventory.
Oh, your shit's gonna get bloody, Sanus. Let's go!
He's
That's
into
not
it.
how
Let's
bags
go.
of holding work.
Oh my god. All right, let's find cover.
Yeah, let's move. Let's move.
What bones we gotta roll?
Well, it took you a little bit of extra time to collect the head.
So head.
1 round.
So, in that case,
Oh, fuck.
you have 1 round until the rain starts.
Cover anywhere! Cover anywhere!
You can see, probably farther up this way, what might be an alcove. How are y'all gonna
Really?
get there?
Yo, we
Okay.
really don't have time for this, and I'm sorry. I cast Fly on everybody.
What level do you cast?
I believe I have to cast it at level 6.
And that can target 1, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 4 people.
Yep. And Orin can fly.
I was gonna cast haste on Orin, and we're just gonna go zoomies.
That also works. I can cast it at level 5. I got 1 more spell slot. It's
There
just
you
so
go.
we can clear the gap.
All right, yeah, that'll help. You have exactly 1 round, so you can move 60 feet in that direction if you so wish.
How does the fly speed work with Sanus's normal speed? Because
It is a flat 60.
weird.
You can be affected by dashes. If Tabaxi movement mentions specifically walking speed or not.
Let me look.
As I
When
start
you return
levitating
it-
from the fly, I'm just like, I'm just taking my sash again. Thanks, though, Vin.
No, you just
You don't
double
even know
your
where we're
movement.
going.
You don't have a clear visual of an alcove.
I thought you said there was a.
You said what might be. It just says speed.
It just says you double your speed on your turn.
Then that would work for 1 instance of when you're flying. Yes.
Yep. So, Sanus runs 100 or flies 120 feet
Yes.
Get the zoomies.
over this direction.
You're probably
To
going
try
as
and-
fast as Orin at this point, which is scary.
Yes.
And then lands.
Yeah. For sake of, since you are the farthest, roll survival or investigation to find a suitable place to go.
Are they equal?
I'd say, wait, hold on now.
Survival is weighted a little bit more heavily here.
I'm up there with him. Can I help him?
Sure. Go ahead and move your token.
Yeah, trying.
I ain't go move your stuff.
All right, you want to just roll with me?
Yeah.
Because you have
Yeah,
I
one
think we
each.
have equal. Survival 17.
13.
Amble's having some trouble trying to find a suitable place, and Sanus, you find what seems to be a slope of sorts that looks like it's just like collapsed rock that's made kind of like a natural formed slide of sorts that you would assume has at least some room inside of it.
How far
Around
away?
300 feet.
Okay, that's 3 turns, and then he'd be 30 feet away.
Imp Vin, do your movement.
I'm gonna clear the gap for 1 because that's 60 feet to get to there.
Sure.
And that's the first one. I have to try and
Well,
basically
this is
get
one
it.
round, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one round. And the next round, I basically have to try to get it over to there and just start fucking running.
Flying.
Well, flying, yeah.
I am going to use my sash to fucking poof next to Sanders.
Technically, you still have the fly spell activated on you.
Yeah, you have fly and the ability to bonus action dash. So you can just get there with fly speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I guess I'll do that.
All right.
I guess technically Orin could double dash, but whatever.
Do they have bonus action dash?
I just gave her haste.
Ah, well then yes. That being said, at this point the rain begins to pick up a lot more heavily. Everyone takes a point of fire damage at the start of their turn. Vin, please make a concentration check.
Please.
I guess I do too.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so
you
glad
as
none
well.
of us parked over lava. Holy shit.
Yep.
Well,
Well, no more haste.
Wow, I can't believe that.
17. It's up.
Fly is maintained. Unfortunately, after Orin lands, they just get a little bit dazed for a moment. I need to read the dazed condition real quick.
I believe shits have.
Speed is reduced by 10, not half. So your fly instead
Okay.
of 60 is 50.
Are we still able to dash? So be 100.
80. Or it's 50. 100, yes. I had 40 in my head for some reason. But yeah, I'm assuming Sanus is going to take lead since he sees the place to go.
Yep.
Alright. You all see Sanus beginning to rush forward as the steam begins to billow on the grounds beneath you. For those that are flying, you do not have to roll acrobatics against the terrain. So let's just see if fly gets maintained.
Since I have it, I'll be able to at least bridge the gap, so the lava threat is now gone.
You can also action dash, because it's the same turn.
Right! Shit! So,
So,
I get
yeah.
another 60.
You have
I guess I
120.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Everyone
think about
has
that.
120.
Well,
You couldn't
I
do
did
it
have to
last
move
time
up.
because you cast the spell as an action, but you can do it this time.
Right. I basically moved up to the ledge and then made it across. So, yeah,
Yep.
I'm just following the group. I'm happy fly worked out so I didn't drop to a fiery death.
Yep. And as you are all continuing, you're rushing your way forward, visibility rapidly dissipating. Sanus, is there anything you want to try to do to help them follow your lead?
Easiest way would probably be activate Crimson Right Lightning and try and make basically a, actual visible.
Like a lightning
Something
rod out
to-
of yourself?
Yeah, something to follow.
A beacon.
A
source.
beacon is a beacon, dude.
Pulling igniting in lightning, you hold up Requiem as it just begins to send out this dull beacon through the mist, the steam rather, that quickly overtakes you all, and it is enough of a guide to keep it going forward. Everyone takes 1 more point of fire damage and make a con save, Vin.
You got it. Oh, that's a 9.
After 1 round of flight, everyone immediately drops and immediately just catches themselves and tumbles a little bit as you start to run towards your destination. I'd like everyone to roll.
Go!
I'd like everyone to roll acrobatics.
Well, I was gonna say I'm still on Orin.
Yeah, you're fine.
I would probably say we're probably about the same distance. I'm gonna pick up Vin.
Certainly, yeah.
Oh.
You can fit 2 on Orin.
Should I still roll acrobatics anyway?
Because they pick you up right away, no. Even if you
Okay.
fall prone, they gotcha.
Can I flavor it to where, like, it stops and just right in that moment Orin flies underneath me?
That works. 21 and 29. You are both fine and maintain your footing as you keep running forward. And at this pace, you are 1 more round away, so everyone just take 1 more point, and you are safe. Getting underneath this slope, you see like what seems to be a naturally formed rock climbing wall of sorts that kind of plateaus, and there's a short ledge that you can all comfortably sit on.
Cool.
I'm just
I'm
wiping
never gonna,
off the
I am never gonna want to
rain.
fucking be in a hot tub again.
I fucking start precipitating all the hot water off of my friends.
And
What were you saying?
oh, go ahead.
Huh?
I think I interrupted Amble.
No, I'm just
No.
wiping off the steamy water. That's all.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. A little steamy there, Amble.
Cute careless whisper.
Perfect. I imagine we're all kind of sitting there panting, just kind of like, holy fuck.
I am very uncomfortable.
I am so fucking over the rain.
Well, at least it wasn't lightning.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, that honestly could have went it worse, but we're good.
Nice guy. Nice job. Fuck.
Just be
All
glad
right.
you didn't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Just be glad it wasn't a cloudburst.
Fucking
Oh,
go
God.
back to your DM dimension where you aren't making me worry about potentially could have beens. Christmas.
Christmas.
Since we're gonna be here a while, Sanus pulls out the head and starts fucking taking that apart as best he can.
Go ahead, roll survival.
Help.
So head.
I think Shat made that joke earlier too.
Oh god.
Did.
I
I'm gonna
didn't
use
hear
luck.
it. Okay, go ahead. Just 1d20.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and...
Mm.
Fuck. Man.
Nice.
Let me take a look at the thing real quick.
Literally no head.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
Vin spikes a crystal orb into the floor.
You get 3 red drake teeth. Go ahead, roll another d4. You get 4 pound. No, this is just a head.
4 ounces.
You get 4 red drake scales, individual scales. And roll a d2 minus 1.
Okay.
Come on, 2.
Well, whoops.
Nice.
Yeah.
He did
Ah.
it. Okay.
A 0.
Unfortunately, both of the horns are too damaged to salvage.
That's fine. All the other ones are in the lava, so I couldn't really do anything about that.
Yeah.
Tao.
Yeah?
I make dragon or drake soup. Drake head soup.
Do you want to eat the brain?
No, we definitely don't eat the brain, but there
We
is
had
other
this
parts.
discussion
Sanus
like
eats the brain.
3 times. No, prions.
No, not with the... You know what? Prions don't exist in this universe. You're not going to convince me
Roll for
otherwise.
prions.
Roll for prions.
prions, damn it. a lot of prions.
That's a considerable amount of prions.
What the fuck is
92.
going on?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You eat normal food.
Yay!
For sake of someone, just anyone roll a d4.
Amble!
Yeah, I think it's my turn. 2.
After about 2 hours, the rainstorm comes to an end. At this point in time, you've been traveling for quite a bit. You still have the late hours of the day. If you all would like to continue forward, you can.
Towards the end of that second hour, could I do another Primeval Awareness to see about them elemental fucks?
Go for it.
I do it.
Baby, oh baby.
For sake
oh,
of... Roll perception, and I know it's weird, it's just that there's a lot of elementals and it can be hard to keep track of things sometimes.
Okay.
In terms of exact positions.
10.
Flat metal on
God,
the road.
Okay.
Rolling like good.
It's fine, you're saving it for the boss fight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Plus you crit twice that one, so your combat
you did
stats...
rock.
Your combat rolls are doing great right now. They're doing numbers. The closest elemental is about 500 or so feet away, but they're currently moving away from you. Other than that, there's nothing really close by that's worrisome. Everything seems to be around the same place it was before.
Weird question for Amble's sake. Since they are that close, would you be able to get a better bead on what kind of elemental they are?
Technically, due to Primeval Awareness, if I'm reading it correctly,
Post it?
reveals which... hold on. But towards the end, like that last 2 sentences. Reveals which of your favorite enemies are present, their numbers, and the creature's general direction and distance from you. If there are multiple groups for your favorite enemy within range, I'm able to learn information of each group. But then again, I guess that's kind of the whole fire elementals and whatever.
Methods.
Yeah.
You'd note the one that was close is a fire elemental. It gets a lot... The problem is just the sheer number. It's very noisy. You get a lot of fire elemental pings and a lot of method pings. Some of them together, some of them not.
As long as I can get what's the closest near me, I think I'll be looking for that.
Yeah, the closest one's about 500 away. Actually, there is one other type. There's not many of them. Roll Arcana.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Okay.
this is an interesting one for you, bud.
Yeah. Wow.
19! Solid roll.
So, from the few times you've patrolled in the Burning Heights, it was very few times.
Which is like
You're
far in
mostly-
between.
Yeah. You do remember reading up on the elementals that inhabit there, and you would note that there's one that's commonly referred to as just a salamander, which is a large fire... a large snake creature, essentially, that typically is attuned with flame and fire. You see a few of those have recently gotten closer. Like, they were out of your range before, and are now able to be picked up further up the mountains. To note, it is a fucking massive mountain, so... It's not surprising that there's things that you didn't catch on the very base level. But you just see a few of those dotted around as well.
Chow.
Yep.
Good question on that. About how high up are we on this mountainside?
Let's see, you've been traveling for almost 2 days now. You're not elevating, you're not doing like a straight line up because that's just unrealistic given the terrain.
Yeah.
But,
understandable.
like curling around the side and making your way up when you can. I'd say you're probably around... God, I don't know climbing heights very well. We'll say about 1,000 feet above sea level.
That's actually perfect. The comparison that I was making, I live in a valley, and the elevation goes from being like 4 feet above sea level to 1,020 feet at the highest level. It takes about 6 hours to climb up that mountainside, and it's a much easier walk than I imagined this is.
So yeah, it basically you're at that height, but it just took you a while because it's a lot rougher.
Sounds good to me.
Well, time to keep walking then.
All right. So y'all are going to continue moving forward for the last few hours?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I
Until
will
we
definitely
find-
relay about the whole salamanders thing.
Oh, pleasant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
We're running into so many of my kind here.
And as you were all continuing,
Like,
nearing the end of the few hours of the day you have left, I'd like one more person to roll a d20.
I started us off. I'll take us home. Let's do it. Okay.
11.
That's terrible.
Let's see here. Let's go to the table. 11. Ooh, fun. Roll a percentile. 67.
Oh, so
Okay,
close.
good. Good. Nearing the end of your travel, you see the route ahead of you. What looks to be like a very natural progression to climb and scale the mountain is currently blocked off by around a 50-foot wide stream of lava that has begun to pour down across. It's not like shifting in any way that would worry you. Like if where you're standing you feel perfectly safe. It's just there's a massive roadblock.
Whoa! Look at
Dude,
that!
this terrain is bullshit. I much prefer cities where I can climb on top of buildings and break into things. This is some bullshit right here. I'm not a fan of it. It's cool, but fuck this.
You can
It's
just
pretty
see the
cool.
heat shimmers across the surface. It's like looking at the path on the other side, it's just warbling from just the sheer heat.
Well, one more flight over.
Oh,
Any
wait,
ob-
sure. Why not?
Any objections?
Sure.
All right.
Do we
you good
see anything on the other side other than the steam?
Yeah, before I just immediately snap to this, is there anything? I just want to be sure.
Roll
All
perception.
bases covered. All of us
Amble.
collectively? Okay.
Two people or one at advantage.
I would
say
give...
two.
Uh, I'd give you advantage.
All right, I'll take it. Not gonna say otherwise.
All right. Even tens.
There's a very pretty stream of lava, and the path on the other side doesn't seem to be dangerous.
Okay. I mean, not everything is immediately horrifying danger.
Y'all did
So-
roll good on the severity for this one.
Fair enough. If you're good with riding Orin, we'll do what we did. And
Always.
All right. I cast Fly on me, Sanus, and Imp.
Okay. And you all cross over. You feel the heat just wash across as you go above. You think about it beforehand and go a good 50 feet above, just to be safe about it. But you just feel this heat wave hit you as you cross. It's like entering into a sauna before you get across to the other side. Before you all land and continue on the path.
All right.
As you all continue forward, you find a pretty nice spot. Seemingly might have been a frequented campsite of sorts before it became more of a hellscape. There's a nice view over the ocean to the south. You can see where the celestial sea bleeds out, where the waters become more rough. You just see the reflection of the cosmos above slowly shift into open waters as you all bed down for the night. And this is where we're going to take a quick break.
Very cool.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
See you in a bit. Cool
Be
people.
right back. Are we ready to
shit.
resume?
I think so.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh god.
Okay. The night passes, thankfully uneventfully.
Can I
As-
say before we move on that I'm, I guess, looking over that fucking sea that you described, and it's like all pretty and whatnot. I'm gonna go to Sandus and be like, hey, can I get that sending stone? I think I'm gonna send that message to Yaman.
Okay. I've already sent one though, so here you go.
What?
I thought I told
When?
you, like 2 weeks ago.
No, or at least, like, no.
Oh
What did he say?
shit! Sorry. That he'd look into it.
What we talk about with my dad?
That he's a very nice person. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
I
are
don't
we
believe it.
actually talking about with his dad?
In character or out of character?
In character, this is Vin.
Well- I've been wanting to try to contact my brothers for some time, and I cannot for the life of me. And
You mean Baron and Thorin?
Baron and yeah, them too. They're getting my messages. They're just not coming back. They're not saying anything.
That's concerning.
I
That
was
almost
gonna talk to Krolder about it, but Sanus here had an idea of, well, Yaman might be able to track or at least get some kind of bearing of those two.
I mean, he was a key member in the Thieves Guild. If we know anything about them, and she throws a thumb over to Imp, they are fucking resourceful.
Hi, that's me. I'm resourceful. Nice to meet you.
No, your name's Zillman. Come on now.
Bruh.
Imp just fucking GTA wasted ragdolls into the ground.
You finish your long rest.
Tao, I would like to say I want to change my dual resistance to fire and piercing.
All right. It has been
Smart
changed.
boy. Yeah,
You are
if
now
anything, Amble, it reminds me when I tried to contact Zephyr through the stone, and he didn't respond.
Well, that didn't connect.
True.
Yeah, this is completely different.
What the hell do you think it might be? Well, dumb question, I guess.
Well, either
Whatever.
way, Yaman is on the case and has been for a couple of weeks.
Unless you got somebody.
Yeah, thanks, Sanus.
Yeah, of course. I figured I may as well get that search started a little earlier.
Have you heard any reports from the Stronghold? Are they taking care of it well down there?
Seems like everything's going well. A few more students for everyone.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh boy, a bunch of little me's running around. That's a horrifying thought.
That is horrifying. Wow.
You said
Never
it.
say that again.
Wait. I'm going to bed.
Good idea.
Next morning.
You all wake up and can gain the benefits of a long rest.
Very cool.
Nice.
In the early hours of the morning, I'd like one person to roll a d20.
Who's next?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Am I?
So the Sanus
Okay.
or Amble?
No, Amble rolled.
I
Oh
think
god,
I
it might
rolled this
actually.
last one.
It might actually be me.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not... unless Vin's gone twice.
I'll roll the d20.
Go for it.
19.
19. What's that? What is that?
What is it?
We
Uh,
see
roll a
rainbow!
d100 as well.
It's a funny little guy.
53.
Okay. Damn, that's lucky. Let's see. 50. Okay. And as well, you can all make your investigation or survival checks.
Okay.
I'll roll investigation on that.
Hey, there we go. 25.
Nice.
Vin humored
Oh.
the survival last time. I'll humor it this time.
All right.
I should not have humored the survival.
Womp womp.
Your total for
Unfortunate.
today is 53.
You know, that's not bad. Still.
As you are all making your way forward, you feel another one of those tremors shake around you as you all take a moment to steady yourselves, make sure it's not gonna get any worse. And once more, you hear the sounds of a rock slide in the distance, and you see you're currently on this narrow path on the southern side of the mountains, overlooking the waters, with a large cliff face down, and you just see the path in front of you just completely get covered and filled in, essentially, with rubble, making it quite difficult to safely pass through, and you see it covers it for around 100 feet before it rounds a corner. Just this massive rock slide. You can just see bits of dust and stones tumbling down further down the range.
Whoa. That was a close one.
This is about 100 feet away from you guys up the path.
And it's not coming towards us, is it?
No, it passed by you.
Okay.
If you rolled 4 points lower, it would have.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? I'll take the 12 investigation considering it saved our lives. You know, the method is if you can't walk over your problems, fly over them.
Is that a saying?
Jesus.
Is that a saying?
It's a saying now, I guess.
It is a Rosario original. I cast fly.
Oh god.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
So you have to fly yourself and one other, and someone can be on Orin.
I think.
Yeah, you can have 2 on Orin, so you have
Like,
Amble,
Amble
someone,
and someone.
and then
Uh,
Vin and 1 person with Fly.
I'll cast fly on Sanders.
Nope. Okay.
All right, Imp, let's go.
And
Yeah,
you all...
I like flying on her a lot more than when Vin does it. Full offense, Vin.
All taken.
It's the... Nice. You all make your way around the obstacle easy enough. Thankfully, it doesn't impede your progress as much as it could have, thanks to your advanced maneuverability. And as you all continue, you get another hour or so forward before I need someone else to roll a d20.
No, I think it's my turn.
I think so.
Go for it.
Hey,
Also
Wow.
a 19.
Roll a
Didn't we get
percentile.
I was about to
It's
say.
a duplicate. It's a 19 again. Roll one more time.
Okay.
No. We'll avoid some back-to-backs here. 5.
Can I take the
Ooh.
duplicate?
No, roll a percentile.
Can I take the duplicate?
9.
I really want the duplicate instead.
Yeah,
Please,
I
thank
also
you.
really want the duplicate.
Nah, that's boring.
You're boring.
That is simply not the truth.
Thank you. You all begin traveling through. You see, like, there's many spires of rock at this point, seemingly like jutting out. The grounds beneath ravaged by different fissures, many crumbled rocks, and you're all making your way through. For the sake of, I need everyone to just roll straight dexterity.
Oh boy.
Should I roll for Orin as well?
Yes. Or, I mean, are they flying the whole time, or are they walking when everyone else is walking? This is a question of how much are you making yourself known.
True. If she's able to walk, she'll walk. So
She'd be able to walk here.
yeah, so we're just gonna roll that dex, boys.
22, 23, 10,
10 for Orin.
16. Not bad. For a
And
0.
I'll roll for Shad since his internet's dying
I'm
right
I'm
now.
here. Hi, hello, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
welcome
not
back.
dead.
Please roll
Hi.
dexterity.
Just straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity. Ooh.
Oh, no.
You're all making your way forward between these jagged rocks, and you see Imp kind of just like taking in the sights for a moment, and not noticing his footing, trips over one of the rocks and just kind of falls on his face a bit and slides forward. You see several of the rocks scatter, and I need everyone to roll perception.
Imp's internet was wigging out too.
Yeah. Once again, is this
This is
visual?
audio.
Okay?
I fucked up and now I'm perceiving real hard.
You're staring
you knew
really
you
hard
fucked
at that
up.
You're
Yeah,
guy.
like,
perceiving
alright.
it because you're right next to it.
Oh, great.
God.
As you hear a low-pitch whining sound, as if almost like a natural whistle of sorts.
The fuck is that?
Do you all hear that?
That can't be good.
And
I'm moving.
In
I'm
an
moving.
instant, as you get up, you just see this dark gray fume just shoot out from the rock. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Volcanic gas. Gotta love it.
8.
11.
Oh, shit.
This is rough for everybody.
Eights and
Oh.
11s.
Oh boy. We have Vin, that's a fail. Sinus, that's a
Yeah.
pass. Amble, that's a fail. Ilman, that's a fail. Orin is a fail.
That's less than great.
For everyone that failed, take 17 poison damage.
That's bad.
Sinus, you take half. And for everyone that
Yeah,
took
17,
damage,
so
like everyone that failed the save, you are also poisoned. You feel your vision just immediately waver as these jets of toxic fumes just blast into you. Very akin to that one episode of Avatar. As you just immediately like stumble forward, you feel terrible. You feel sick instantly.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh shit!
Oh,
y'all good?
Oh, shut up now. Okay, I think Vin got hit a little harder than the rest of us. Fuck me.
It smells like sulfur, but it wasn't that bad, was it?
You took... Okay, shut the fuck up. You took 8 poison.
I'm not poisoned, though.
I know, you took 8 you took damage, though.
I took damage, but I mean, Sanus also takes damage regularly on purpose.
This is different.
Yeah.
This is your lungs.
You
I
see
take
at this
8 damage
point-
regularly. Anyway.
You see at this point, the path forward for the next 100 or so feet is very similar terrain, and now you're starting to question whether or not this is a safe route to take.
Fuck.
Alright, well, let's maybe reconsider our path.
I could run forward and see if it's safe.
You see, by the way, that the cloud hasn't really dissipated. It's just kind of lingering in the general area behind you guys.
Am I able to tell Orin to just kind of flap her wings and kind of blow that?
You do so, and as you see it begin to disperse, you just see like a steady-ish stream of it just continuing to filter out from the fissures that are soon after, like around 30 seconds or so after they disperse it, it's beginning to reform again.
Noted, it's a pocket. We walk a little away. Fuck.
Oh shit.
You all continuing down the path?
Do you want to just fly over this shit? I mean, how much farther do we have of this rock formation bullshit?
It's about 100 feet until you can see it, the terrain start to change pretty drastically.
Let's
I
try
could-
changing our trajectory and going straight up the mountain.
To
No?
where?
Therein lies the issue.
How about I just go forward and we'll see how bad this is.
Try and make it quick, please.
Alright, go ahead and roll dexterity as you're carefully walking your way through this path.
15.
Alright. Being very careful to not knock any of the rubble away, you manage to clear all the way over to the other side without much issue.
Okay. Looks safe enough. He's saying this into the ring. It's just dealing with the rubble.
Vin, I'm sorry, but you're getting on Orin.
Sounds good to me. Imp, can you do your fancy trick to get past?
Yeah, I grabbed the sash.
And you warp out of there. And
Over we go.
yeah, you take off, and you note as Orin takes off quickly, It disrupts some of the rubble as another fissure of this toxic fumes just spew out, not quite catching you guys as you're too quick to take off, but you are standing in another hot zone, essentially, as you all land on the other side of this short valley.
Vin is holding on to Amble. She feels sick to her stomach.
Everyone
You'll
feels
be
sick
fine.
right now except Xanus.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Do you guys want to take a minute to work off this stuff?
Breather? Yeah, that'd be great.
It's gonna take a minute, is it?
It'll... Is Sennis able to help any trying to figure out how to neutralize the poison?
Go ahead and roll medicine.
Oh, I'm great at this.
I guess, man, I should have looked into rolling medicine myself.
You can roll as well.
All right.
I
Well,
typically
you're
have it
poisoned
so
too,
that
so-
either one person rolls at advantage or two people roll separately. So 22, that's more than enough. You've read a bit about this kind of reaction. You know that you'll be fine in time. Traditional methods of helping with poison would help.
I think to flavor this a little bit, you see Vin, she has some of her stuff in her components pouch, and she pulls out like these roots and very, very quickly grinds them up and puts them into one of her water skins and just shakes the shit out of her right quick, and it's like, alright, drink a bit of this. It's not gonna taste very damn good.
What are you doing?
Basically, just trying to make... It's not curing it, not naturally, but it'll make us feel a lot...
You're helping with the nausea.
Exactly.
Gotcha. For sake of roll medicine one more time just to see how effectively this works.
Okay. 7.
It's a placebo.
Yeah.
But you believe it to work? We'll see how effective it is.
God.
But yeah, you all take a moment, take a breather, have a drink of the bitter root water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you all continue forward?
Vin, do you have any idea how much longer this will likely last?
You
I
would
don't think...
you would estimate that it'd probably be until you take a long rest.
This toxic fumes linger. This is gonna be overnight, and it's gonna be a rough one.
Well, we keep moving then.
I'm gonna ride on Orin.
Yeah, feel free to.
As you get closer to night and begin looking for a place to bed down, I need one more d20.
My
This
turn.
isn't at disadvantage, is it?
No, this is separate.
Okay.
Amble, you, okay?
15.
Okay.
15. Let's peep the sheet real quick. Roll a percentile.
Oh, God, come on. 97.
Okay,
Let's go.
That's good. That's really good. You see, it's a lot more clear this time, and you're beginning to understand the signs of it. Another bit of rain is coming, and it is about 30 minutes away.
We have time to look for shelter.
I need a survival or investigation. I will say, because everyone except Sanus is poisoned, one person can roll at disadvantage, and one person can roll Sanus normally.
Alright,
Uh,
roll disadvantage.
Like usual, survival is weighted more heavily.
Yes.
Okay.
21.
Disadvantage
Damn.
21.
Nice
Wow.
fucking job, kid.
I was gonna say I probably should have because I had the reliable talent, but damn, I guess not. Amble's out here fucking.
Are you proficient with survival?
Oh, survival. Okay, sorry. I thought you said investigation.
It can be, but survival is weighted more heavily.
Yes. Like a 15 survival is higher than a 17 investigation in this circumstance.
Yeah, even in your state, Amble, you're on top of it.
Yeah, the survival instinct is kicked in. You manage to, with the help of Sanus, locate a pretty safe place to bed down. And you have a very comfortable night's rest as you all continue forward.
Nice.
Do we long rest?
You all successfully long rest, and I would like someone to roll a d12.
It's not me this time.
I think I'm up again.
Yep.
Oh boy. Is that really good or really bad?
I roll
sure that's
11,
really good.
12, so you're good.
You rolled fantastic.
You rolled
Darn,
fantastic.
missed my chance at more Drake's blood.
And you at this point you're really high off the ground. Like the last day was a longer successful trek. You made a lot of upward progress. And you're just really beginning to appreciate the exact scale of this mountain as you're visibly higher than Blackstone Peak. You can see it well off on the distance in the horizon.
Whoa.
You're about level with it, at least the peaks of it. And you'd think, you're getting this high up, maybe it should be getting a bit colder. No. Definitely not.
Yikes.
How's the top of the mountain looking? Since I guess we're getting closer, right?
Roll perception.
All right. Where's that at? 13.
You see a faint glow. You assume from volcanic activity. That's about it. You see several other streams of lava beginning to pour down, or not beginning, actively pouring down. But nothing really catches your attention immediately. And as we continue forward into another day, I need one more d20.
Me? Yeah. 11.
11, let's see. Okay, and roll a percentile.
24.
Ooh.
Not amazing.
Let me double check here.
Not horrific, but not amazing.
Come on, Drakes, let's go.
You note overnight you felt a slight tremor of a rock slide, but it was far enough away that it didn't concern you. And as you were all getting ready to pack up, you notice about 200 feet above a stream of lava beginning to descend in your direction.
Guys!
Yeah, move.
Roll initiative, just to see, or just roll dex to see how quickly you all can get going.
Because lava isn't like, it's not like water. It's not barreling down towards us, but it is quick.
Yeah. So 16, so 23, 16, 19, 5, or 11. Okay. You all managed to grab most of your things. You unfortunately leave a couple of like your rations behind. Everyone can mark off one ration if you're keeping track of that. You have Goodberry.
My rations,
I was
no!
gonna say, I don't even have
Yeah, I was
rations
gonna
on my
say,
sheet.
if we were
They're
actually following it, my rations are gone.
No,
And
I
mine's
lost,
11.
I lost a good berry.
I'm down to 10
Sanus is
rations.
fine.
Fuck.
Ilman's fine. Orin doesn't carry. Orin loses their copper piece.
It's all right, Orin. I gave Orin a copper piece.
It's a tragedy, Tal. Holy shit.
I'm marking down a copper piece.
And Vin, I need to take a look at your mundane items because you lose one here.
Aww.
It's all right, Orin. You
It's
get
gonna
a
be like her
copper piece
teddy
back.
bear that she's been sleeping with since she's a kid.
Let's see. Oh, I could do it.
Oh no.
Don't do it.
Mean?
As you clear out of the way of the lava, you look back towards where you were camping. Your binoculars are laying there.
I knew
As the lava collapses across them and they burn up.
I like to imagine Vin's like on her knees just looking at them like, no.
She has her hands on like her head. She looks devastated. Lorelai's binoculars.
Were they Lorelai's?
Yeah,
They were
I
not
actually
Lorelai's.
I listened back. I actually wanted to find out because I was like, why the fuck does Vin have these? Lorelai gave her binoculars when they were on top of Everstone, and she just never gave them the fuck back.
Wow.
Well,
there they go.
I mean,
now you can never give them
Oh
back.
wait, okay. In that
on the
case,
plus side, Vin. On the plus side, there weren't yours to lose.
hold on.
Lorelei,
If they're Lorelei's binoculars, you see when the lava impacts, they don't immediately start burning at all. They just start flowing with the lava,
Oh my god.
That's arguably worse!
and you see they just begin to slowly drift towards the cliff's edge.
Oh my god.
It's fucking netherite armor.
We can try and get them.
Beginning to tip over,
Mage hand!
it stops.
Delicately pick them out!
You lift them up, and some of the you have the mage hand shake it out a bit. It is red hot in sections. You see the glass beginning to warp a little bit.
It's
Mending.
fine. Lorelei will fix it up.
Mending. I don't know if mending works on these.
Roll Arcana.
Okay. This is
We're getting
hilarious.
so much mileage out of binoculars right now.
24?
You're able to successfully mend it enough where it doesn't hurt to look through.
Wow. There's a little distortion.
But there's a
not too
little
bad.
distortion. Glass blowing is not your specialty. They will not work as functional binoculars, but they're not completely destroyed.
Well, at least I can still give them back to Lorelei.
Oh god.
They're a little bit crispy. It's okay.
I think she's just gonna laugh her ass off at me when I explain this to her.
Accidentally lava flowed your binoculars.
I wait for them to cool and put them in my bag. No
Yeah,
more
you
sightseeing
do
on the
so.
mountain.
You do so.
As we jump cut to Lorelei on the ship, being like, "Where the fuck are my binoculars at?"
Now I have to scroll
Okay,
down to
cutscene.
them and put
Cutscene.
parentheses.
We jump to the Endurance. Approaching Everstone at this point. They're on the front of their ship, and they reach towards their back to look for like a signal flare. And they just kind of look. Wait, where the fuck are my binoculars? And we return to the party.
Time to cast Sending to Lorelei.
Oh,
Hey, have your binoculars, little toasty.
good job, KJ, from about, I don't know, fucking like 20 session,
22
session, yeah, 22 sessions ago.
Solid.
All right. As you all begin after
Fucking
a very
hilarious.
eventful morning, everyone can roll their survival or investigations for the day.
Alrighty. It was the most dramatic pair of binoculars the world had ever seen. It's true.
So 19 plus 8 plus 8, 9? 9.
8. If
Half of 19 is
round up
9.
or down.
Down.
Oh yeah, you're right. 9.5. Yeah.
Plus 11? Yes.
11 and a half, yeah. Something like
11 and a
that.
half. Yeah. So round down.
For today, you roll 47. You are getting quite close to the top, and I'm going to need one more d20 roll.
I got
think
it.
That's me.
Yep. No, I
Oh.
think it's Kip this time.
I go after you.
I'm about to say, it's up to you.
Suit yourself, bud.
Yeah. Either way.
Knock yourself out.
6. All right, and roll percentile. Okay.
90. Nice.
Rounding one of the corners, you see a rather large path up, like a pretty large ramp almost, with a lot of loose gravel and rocks, and you see the occasional spout of more of these volcanic gases escaping. Visibly, though. You don't see any of the like tight fissures or anything where it could surprise you. You see most of where it's shooting out, and if you spend enough time, you could try to navigate around it.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Nope.
So it's basically this long gravel slope that you have to basically hands and knees climb your way up for about 100 or so feet.
Oh, Oh boy.
Time to climb.
Imp, don't you got climbing gear?
I usually don't need it, but well, I fish out the pythons I have.
That unfortunately won't help on gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried.
I will say if you have a climb speed, you have advantage, but if you don't have the climbing gear item, you don't just pass for free. If you do have the climbing gear item, you pass for free.
Okay.
How effective would a crowbar be for leverage?
Not.
Not.
Alright.
Good effort, though.
Good try.
Vin is gonna be like walking up this like gravel wall at a 60-degree angle while just Gmod swinging the fucking crowbar.
So
I
go
crouched down
ahead.
and stabbed the ground with my dagger of stabbing.
Oh, it's stabbed. Actually, roll a d20. If you roll a 1, you stab yourself.
Oh god, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Just roll a d20.
You've done it now.
Okay.
19!
You're good. You stab the
Most
ground.
them
Ground
rocks.
You stabbed the shit
Um,
out of that gravel,
Roll,
man.
roll a percentile. No.
Rock slide.
23.
Okay, you don't get a toxic plume in your face.
Poked a hole in the mountain.
What re-rolling, cool dude?
So for you, Ilman, you can roll acrobatics since you climb with your dex.
Okay.
Sanus, you can roll athletics at advantage, and you get advantage to Ilman. Everyone else rolls straight athletics.
Man, athletics,
Um,
unfortunate.
Would Orange just fly, or would
Or
she
Orin could just fly.
Can I please ride on Orin? Can I please ride on Orin?
knock herself out? I guess I'm gonna have to ride on Orin as well.
All right. Amble, Vin, and Orin flying their way to the top. They kind of land. You see a couple bits of gravel make their way down. It slows you down a little bit, Sanus, but you don't let it get in your way. As after about 10 or so minutes, you successfully make your way up the gravel climbing wall, essentially, without sliding down into one of the toxic plumes. Very well done. And at this point, you can see it's mostly just a straightaway towards what seems to be a visible opening near the top of the mountain. Still quite a ways away.
How far,
God.
if I could ask?
It would probably be about another days or so travel.
Oh,
But
okay.
your end goal is in sight.
Can we basically look over and see, like, the entirety of Sivorn at this point?
From the angle, you can see the entirety of the Southern Ocean.
Gotcha.
You're on the
we're
other
on the other
side.
side. Yeah, but can we see the Wildwoods? Or is it too
No,
far?
it's too far.
I'm about to say
Wildwoods
that
is
is,
over yonder.
Yeah, that would
Curvature of
be.
the earth.
Yeah, you're closer to Aventol. Aventol is 600 miles away. The shores of it.
Wow.
Still
to the
can't even
east?
see Aventol from here.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
The Wildwoods is 1,200.
Oh wow, that is much further than I thought it was.
So yeah, from your current position, you're looking at where the Sea of Fates, the Exiles Run, and the Celestial Sea all converge.
Okay.
So you see, you basically, you can definitely clearly see where the Celestial Sea starts, because it's just completely clear water that reflects the skyline. With Exiles Run being a bit more rough before it meets and merges in the middle, the Sea of Fates being a bit, more random.
Fair. Well, take a picture and let it last. Let's go fight a dragon.
Mental picture.
But
Can
we
we
still
take
have
a
another
minute real
day.
quick?
Sure, but we have a day. A day's walk still.
I still
Yeah.
want to take a minute to Primeval Awareness.
Oh, yeah.
Focusing forward, you detect several elementals. I need a d12 roll.
10.
You note that further up the path there are some more elementals. You're unsure if they will actually cut you off or not. But you note that the closer you get to the now nearly visible entryway, the more elementals are seemingly amassed around it.
Okay, so we might see an elemental when we get up there to the opening.
Mhm.
So just keep a guard out.
As you begin to make your way up for the next few hours before sunsets, I need one more d20 roll to see what goes on as you're bedding down.
That is my time.
Yep, this is all
Yep.
you. 18.
18. Roll percentile.
10.
Uh-oh.
You see, as you're all heading up this path, it's pretty straight away, up, rather steep, and you just begin to see, well off in the distance, one rock beginning to tumble, followed by 2, 4, 8, 16, as a rock
God.
slide begins to quickly converge down upon you all. You have only a few moments to react. How are y'all gonna get out of the way?
Then on Orin, we're flying which way seems safe to the left or right.
You guys want to go up? She says this to Satis and Imp.
That
Sure.
seems nice. Let's do it. Go, go, go.
And go. Cast fly.
For the sake of rolled decks, because these are coming down fast.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. 14.
14? Okay. I
The dex
need...
rolls have been so decent to me today, dude.
Yeah, not bad. I need Sanus and Ilman to both roll advantage, dexterity, or strength saves.
Saves? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, saves.
You add proficiency, so that's a 16 for you, if I'm not mistaken.
And Sanus, natural 20s.
I have a 9 on deck saves.
You have a 9 on dex saves.
Yeah.
So that's plus 5. So yeah, an extra 4, so 16.
Okay.
Sanus, you managed to jump out of the way without any issue. Ilman, as you're flying up, you get tagged in the leg by one of the falling rocks that manages to bounce up from the rubble.
It's like you get beamed really hard. Just,
Yeah,
ow, fuck.
beamed hard in the knee, essentially. You just
Oh, right in the knee? Oh,
God.
yeah, you take
Yikes.
21 bludgeoning.
What?
Yeah, that.
What knee?
Reduced to
It just
10 because of
glanced.
evasion. So it's a glancing blow. So you take 10 damage to your leg, essentially. It's just like, the worst doctor.
Vin and Amble are watching just, ooh, that's gonna burn.
Oh, really? You couldn't have picked a better spot. Oh, fuck me. That's tingling. Oh, shit.
Yeah, your leg kind of goes
buddy.
numb a little bit.
You're just fucking holding your leg in midair.
Yeah, he's just spiraling up as he's holding his leg.
It's fucking Doppler effect.
That's too good.
God.
Well, better than being crushed entirely.
Yeah. You
It's
see,
fine. He didn't need that knee.
you
I'd
see
rather
after
be crushed and it would suck less. It'd be over quicker.
Good God. You see after a few moments the rocks begin to settle and actually exposes what seems to be a nice place to sit down and camp for the night.
Well,
Convenient.
isn't that nice?
Seemingly a bunch of the rubble was packed up in a way that when it collapsed left a nice little alcove for you to hide out in. And yeah, you all successfully take a long rest, and this is the final leg of the journey because I don't think there's a way you can roll that wouldn't hit the remaining DC.
I have, just to make sure, I have also been casting Alarm, like ritual casting it every night.
Yes. I have whenever random encounters were possible, I have been having y'all roll d12s.
Okay, fair enough.
And the 10 earlier was not an encounter, so
Perfect.
we're good. You can all mark off long rest, heal back up, and you don't bother rolling survival investigation because you're going to get there. But
do it anyway.
Okay. But I just need one more d20 to see what the event is before you arrive.
Let's see. It was Amble, so it's Imp.
Yep.
D20, yeah.
D20.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
12.
All right, roll percentile.
Make it good.
Don't jinx me. Okay.
Incredibly average.
51. That just barely beats the makes it the lowest severity.
Oh.
If you rolled one lower, it would have been the medium severity.
Oh, Jesus.
But you see, as you're all approaching, also please roll a d12 here.
Oh,
Okay.
do it.
Oh, okay.
7.
You see much more of these, like a set of these lava rivers, essentially, cutting through the walkway at this one place where it plateaus. Seemingly like there's a broken down bridge that leads into these naturally formed spires of rock that act as places you can jump to. Roll insight, 2 of you, or 1 at advantage. Or no, you can't help with that. Just two people roll insight.
I'll do it. I'm proficient. 16?
And 1 more.
Who's got the
I'm not
high...
very insightful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who else has high insight?
I have +1, so
I got
I'm a-
+3.
You're
Well,
up.
it's you. I'm on 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
4.
Vin, you get the feeling that this would have been a good place for an ambush, but it seems like for whatever reason it was recently cleared out.
Huh.
lucky.
Yeah, she
Lucky.
kind of is looking around. It's like, well, I think we lucked out. There must have been something or someone here. I'm going to probably go with the former on that one.
Oh, that's motivating.
It's okay. Sight's pretty clear. I think we're good to go.
It takes a little bit, and you are able to make your way through without much issue. And you'll make your way towards the final trek up. If there's any preparations you'd like to do before entering into the lair, now is the time.
Short rest and fucking make a supreme potion maxed.
Supreme Potion maxed, okay. That's 8d4 plus 8?
Is it a supreme potion that I have? Hold on, let me check. It's a superior potion, sorry.
Superior, I think that's 8. d4 plus 8.
Is it?
I think so.
Hold on,
Supreme is like something plus 20.
It's ridiculous, yeah. Supreme is ridiculous. Superior. I can spell.
Let me open Sanus's guide. Superior is 8d4 plus 8. Supreme is
8d4.
10d4 plus 20.
That is disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
60 points.
I'm about to say, you almost got a heal in a pocket.
For the one you're maxing out, Lark, it's 40. Because you're doing
That's-
Superior.
That's
Yep,
still an
that's-
amazingly good heal.
Plus 40 heal.
Yep, just as a bonus.
Damn. I would assume that I've been doing this for sake of I'll recharge the 3rd level spell slot, or no, I didn't have to use it today. Never mind, that was yesterday. So no, I still got that on my back end. Potion of Awareness helps with initiative rolls, right?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Assuming that we're probably going to find our target pretty damn soon. How long does that last?
8 hours.
8 hours.
You got it. Yeah, Potion of Awareness is a go.
Alright.
Sanus, you don't have any more, do you?
Awareness. I have 1 more.
Imp?
Man, you can take it. Out of character with your recently discovered thing, the advantage of going first. Yeah, you take that, dude. Take that shit.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll take that.
I'll give it to you.
Cool. I'll chuck that and we're on our way.
Alright.
And Sanus will take the protection from fire. Assuming we think it'll be within 1 hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
you drink it when you're on approach, and you know you'll be there within an hour.
And also Death Ward plus.
Ooh.
Okay.
Last thing for me is I'll cast Mage Armor to activate my ward.
Ward is active, and you are good to go. You all walk forward. You see details that were hard to notice from a distance. The entryway to this cave, it's not at the very peak, but it's carved into the stone. And you see 2 streams from either side of the pathway of molten rock, seemingly diverting out to the sides, very stylistic, as if intentional. And you see the rough ground beneath slowly develop into roughly carved stairs, seemingly fit for a humanoid. You all
Oh, wow.
make your way forward.
Okay.
And you're doing tensors when you get close?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute, so
Yeah, you'll have a little bit of a buffer there. And yeah, you all, I'm assuming, make your way inside.
yeah.
I would like you all to roll stealth checks.
Very cool.
Am I able to pop a pass without trace
Yes.
if we're planning on that then? So cool. I'm going to do that.
38.
So close. So close.
Unfortunately, even if you crit,
I know. It'd be impossible. But still.
in a few more levels, though.
Sanus feels himself slowly slipping into the rogue dimension.
Wicked
feels it.
rolls!
Yeah, 38, 33, 33, 29.
Would Orin technically do this at normal? Or no? Yeah, normal, because it's disadvantaged with the armor, but advantage because she sees me.
This isn't a saving throw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Womp
Skill
womp.
check.
Disadvantage plus 10.
Yeah.
17.
Still 17.
Still good.
17.
The average
Still not
is
bad.
still very high.
Yeah, the average is massive.
Yeah, you all very quietly walk your way in, quickly getting darker, but still illuminated by the occasional stream of lava pouring down and passing through beneath, seemingly a tunnel carved out for it already. You're beginning to see signs of intentional design, as if these streams were placed to adequately light the interior. As passing through this rather wide hallway, it quickly opens up into a much larger chamber. Massive spires of rock forming towards the ceiling, which you can see faint trails of orange across the top. Several pools in each corner of the room, occasional streaks of orange, and curled along the center platform, a currently preoccupied ancient red dragon.
Preoccupied with what exactly?
You see, I'm basically saying they are about to see you, but because you rolled so high on stealth, you have a moment to either like try to hide or try diplomacy or whatever the fuck you want. Either way, it's currently not looking in your direction.
Well, Amble, do you want to try to tame an ancient red?
Is this going to be in character or out of character? Because I can tell you one way or another.
This is currently out of character.
Out of character, knowing that this is Soren's side bitch, fuck this guy.
What's it in character? Now I'm curious. It's just me being curious.
I guess I'll just look to Sanders and be like, no. This is a puppet. This is
Okay.
a tool.
Hide.
Yeah, so we'll hide.
You're gonna spread
Hide.
out. All right. Go ahead, move where you will, and everyone once more roll stealth. Note that you have to be within 30 feet of Amble to get the plus 10.
Let's just see. Just to see. Is this like a step up? Is there a like
Like a
how
tier?
sheer?
It is a very steep. It basically, think of it like going from this square to this square actually costs 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
Would it allow for me to hide like right next to it?
Pressed up
Yeah,
against
right up
it.
against the cliff.
Potentially. It's very much a situation of it's hard to tell if the angle will maintain your position for long. You can certainly try, but it would be a bit harder.
I will
Got it.
note, Orin only has a speed of 20, so she'd probably only be getting here.
Yeah, let her get there.
She'll technically be still in range if I'm right there.
I mean, not everyone can hide behind that pillar, so I guess Sanus is going to be going up there regardless.
I'm going to go up there with you. Orin's going to be back behind this pillar, and I'm going to be up there with you.
I'm going to follow you, Imp.
All right. Let's see. Oh, everyone still gets the plus 10.
Wow.
Everyone go ahead, roll stealth.
I'll pretend like that was intentional.
I know, right?
25.
22.
36.
33.
Let's...
Orin.
Yeah, Orin as
where's
well.
Still 19.
19, let's see. So 25 plus 22 plus 36 plus 33 plus 19 divided by 5. Average of 27.
Truth.
Wow.
Flat 27. I need to check something.
This is going to be fucking close.
This is going to be super close.
It's an ancient, dude. They have crazy stats.
Yeah, their stats are insane.
We don't know if it's ancient.
He said it's ancient.
Oh, it's ancient. Yeah, it's ancient. That's the size of an ancient.
Yeah.
It's actually bigger than an ancient.
Yeah, this is 30 by 30.
You see from your position, it doesn't see you immediately. It turns towards your direction as if sensing the movement. Also, you might want to move Orin like one square this way. There you go. You rolled high enough that they don't directly see you, but they now know someone's here. And you just hear this low rumble in their chest.
Sanus has a nice clear view of this edge here. I'd like to throw a rock or a glass vial that's empty over there.
For sake of to do this quietly, because you do have to like rummage through your bag to get the vial, you have a lot of potion vials. Go ahead, roll
I
stealth.
have a lot of potion vials.
I mean, you still got plus 10 at least.
Yep.
True.
33.
33.
And roll sleight of hand.
I don't have plus 10 for that,
That's the interesting.
but I do have
Still
5.
18. Still 18.
18. Okay.
This is it, guys.
You see, you hear it smash into the ground, and you note its head just turn a little bit towards it. And you see it kind of trail, like where it was to the opening. And its eyes just fall directly upon you.
Can I say
Damn.
during that time I was able to move at least back over to here?
Make a stealth check.
I mean, open my sheet, come on. Up. 29.
You can get there without it noticing immediately.
Alright, cool.
It, upon seeing you, Sanus, just begins to take in more of the room, and they lift up from their pedestal and just kind of look down.
Then Sanus is not going to bother hiding anymore. And let me just see ranges here. Jesus. Okay. That entire pedestal is within his range. Well, he's going to stand in the clear then,
Just to, like, draw attention.
just to draw attention.
Okay. It stands to attention and just kind of, like, arcs its back as it lifts its head up as if stretching after a nap. Before looking down, it's going to actively roll perception. I need everyone to roll stealth that is trying to hide.
19.
38.
27, but Orin does not have plus 10 now.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Sanus, you note, it takes note of creatures here and creatures here.
Okay.
You're unsure if it notices both Elman and Veneria because you don't know what Elman rolled, but you can assume that they at least know Veneria's there.
Yep. Alright. Let's try. Let's see. Diplomacy?
Oh, God.
He's just gonna say, you speak common.
Yes. What brings you here?
One of two things. Either your assurances that you'll stop working for Soren, or your head.
He sneers
I'd
at the
rather
comment.
the first, but I will not hesitate to the second.
Do you think me a traitor?
No, I think you smart. I think you wise if you were to live this long, and I think you might know of others that have fallen before our blade.
I don't even know who you are.
Have you ever heard of Sinred?
The old codger.
Sanus takes out one of his horns and tosses it on the ground.
As all this is going, can I keep moving?
Sure, we make another stealth check.
Oh, God.
Still 20?
As
Still 20, but it's a...
even he has disadvantage on his passive perception because he's engaged in conversation with Sanus. His passive perception is still 21.
It's still ridiculous.
Son of a bitch.
Ancient dragons, dude.
As you take a step across, Amble, you notice, Sanus, that Nevrix takes attention. And he's now clocking everyone in the party except for Ilman. A shame I didn't get to slay that one with my own claw.
You would have had difficulties. It took a rail gun, one of the ancient guns that took down gods, to be able to kill him. Unfortunately, he had help.
To think such a machine would be what I would need. My master would be more than enough of aid.
I doubt that.
Then you are a fool.
Alright, am I? I'm the one who stands alive after facing him, and others.
It kind of just looks down towards you and kind of turns towards you, Amble, as well, making eye contact this time.
I was about to say, as soon as I see that, I'm going to step back out and be like, we survived through that.
I think Vin is aware that he knows they're there and she'll stand there. We've been through a hell of a lot worse. You're just another stepping stone in the way.
But you don't have to be. You
Why-
can survive this.
Why work under Soren's rule? He brings destruction and chaos to a world that needs to survive.
His chaos, his destruction, is an art. One I have grown to appreciate. You know not of my bond with Soren. You know nothing of us.
Then inform me. What bond could you have that is more important than your life?
I would never betray a father. And it slams its claw into the ground and lets out this thunderous roar that shakes the room. You can feel the bass in your chest. I would rather die loyal than live a traitor. And this is where we'll pick up next session.
Oh, you
I was
son of a bitch!
I was gonna reply back, damn it.
That's where we're gonna leave off.
Fighting a dragon, you fuck! Damn it! I told you we should never fucking try to diplomacy this bitch.
There was a chance. There was a chance. There were some good points, but without any prior knowledge, you kind of just poked the bear.
That's alright, y'all.
I was gonna counter that point. I have something to say, but I can't. It's so
Well,
disappointing.
we'll just have to wait
Maybe
for
next time.
Maybe next time you can always talk and fight at the same time.
Write
being
it down.
said-
Write it down. Quick, write it down.
That being
I
said,
don't need to write it down. I know.
yeah, that's it.